Southside Kings and a couple of Northside Brews.
Why you do that?
Lay me down to sleep. God, I pray your love I'll always keep. Cause I can't be your.
That shit on TNT. Too tough, we undefeated. We guys, I know you see it. I told them keep the love, they switched the blood, I couldn't believe it. Was cool when I was out here living wrong and couldn't see it. Quickly became a king, soon as the OB got deleted. Too tough, we undefeated. We guys, I know you see it. I'm trying to live like Christ, shining my light, I hope you see it. The army dead and gone, cut off my arm cause I ain't need it. This is the word of God, so keep his laws if you believe it. Tell me what can I lose, I'm on my last now. It's like everyone I knew, they turned their back now. I'm out here on my own, who got my back now? It's so much left to prove, let's get on track now. No, I won't back down, I'm going hard, every day I'm on my job. This is what set us apart, leaving them scarred. It don't need to be hard, scriptures don't pick them apart. Swinging my sword, reading and studying, honestly I just been keeping it sharp. Cause I know the devil comes soon as I drop my gun. Spiritually spitting that K-round, make them lay down on their face. The prophets is back on the way now, we don't play around with the snakes. Leaving with nothing to say now, with their face hanging out, shame. Be careful who you call your main one, say you wanna do you like Kane. People what I'm saying, I'm not trying to chill with you, I'm not trying to build with you. Most of my people will probably get killed with you, that's why I don't deal with you. And this here spiritual, my nigga, I swear every day I'm on my job. And we don't quit when it get hard. We too tough, we undefeated. We guys, I know you see it. I'm trying to live like Christ, shining my light, I hope you see it. The army dead and gone, cut off my arm cause I ain't need it. This is the word of God, so keep his laws if you believe it. Too tough, we undefeated. We guys, I know you see it. I told them keep the law, they switched the blood, I couldn't believe it. Was cool when I was out here living wrong and couldn't see it. Quickly became a king, soon as the OB got deleted. Hey, found out the truth and I got rowdy with my foe. They didn't wanna listen, I said cool and I went go. Now they don't see me every week, yeah, I'm on go. But not speaking what hurt most. I barely talk to my mom, I barely talk to my brothers.
Yeah, this word is so wicked, it got my mind gone. But we been flipping through scriptures, it got my mind blown. Since we back on the mission with our forefathers' traditions, and we been painting the pictures like the time drawn. Yeah, this word is so wicked, it got my mind gone. We been flipping through scriptures, it got my mind blown. Since we back on the mission with our forefathers' traditions, and we been painting the pictures like the time drawn. I done been tried in that fire and made it out.
You know now.
Check.
Yes,
sir.
Right. Hey,
Sound
welcome
effect?
back to Let's Talk Truth. All praise.
All praise to the Most High. I'm
All
Officer
praise.
Baruch.
I'm Officer Ezra.
Officer Jonah.
Ooh, sister.
Y'all, look, they wasn't ready for it.
Who that is?
Go ahead.
Who are you?
She nervous, y'all.
Sister Nelia, House of Officer Jonah.
Hey, all praise to the Most High.
Who did it down now?
Officer Isaiah.
Who is that?
Uh-oh.
Is this thing on?
But she got to turn it on, man. Turn it on.
All praise.
Shalom, I'm Sister Tanya from Officer Isaiah.
All right.
She said she from him.
Right. Yeah, right. I'm from him. Hey.
Real.
Right. They're real, bro.
Permanent head.
Go ahead, sis. We sorry.
Shalom, I'm Sis Miriam from the House of Soldier Titus.
All praise.
Hey, all praise. Hey, Titus, if y'all don't know, Titus is our manager.
He is.
That brother right there, he on it.
Y'all
That's
met
the
him
guy.
before. You're going to meet him again today, maybe.
That right.
Right.
All praise.
Hey, so we got another banger.
Don't we?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And y'all wonder why we got the sisters on the panel today.
Right.
They on here helping us out
As usual.
because, you need the other side to
Right.
to see.
Because they complain about that.
Right?
Not
Right.
them, not the sisters here, but on the outside.
Right.
Male chauvinists, yeah. Where the women at?
Right.
Where the women at?
Right.
Right?
They be
Exactly.
even asking that on the streets when we out there.
Right.
Do y'all bring the women out here? Where the women at?
Where the women at?
Now you see the women. They behind.
They
here
do the
doing
work too.
Yes, sir.
Right? So
You
hey,
asked
y'all.
for it.
Exactly. So this is how to keep a spouse part
So,
2. And we wouldn't be doing our jobs
Right.
if we didn't see what the sisters had to how to keep show y'all sisters how to keep a husband.
that right.
Right.
All praise to the Most High. So y'all stay tuned for that. We're gonna get in on it. All praise to the Most High. So right now we're gonna get the reality radar. Right.
Latest news.
Second stimulus check update. Here's McConnell's price for approving your $2,000 payment.
Stop.
Cap.
Wait a minute.
Go back.
Cap.
First of all, this guy right here, the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You know, he kind of
Oogle.
he really with Donald Trump. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He
Yeah.
like, Donald Trump, my guy. So everybody else was giving up on him, but I'm not.
Right. Yeah, I was about to say, like, when I was watching the news the other day, he was the one that stood up.
And said,
Out of every, because I forgot what it's called, but everybody has to agree for it to go through.
Right,
Only one
right.
person. If it just take one person.
but think about it. It takes it's a majority thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they get that, what is it, 51, 48, whatever that number is, the majority. But that
I
one
don't
dude,
That one saying
and
he
he
was
the
the one
head,
that
he's
stood
the
up.
head of the
Look at dude.
the Republican Party.
Yeah.
That guy right there.
Ugly.
And what he do? He said, nope. He stood up and said, nope.
I got an issue.
But go up.
still
I
ain't got
want
my
y'all
first
to
one.
read the title again.
This is America.
It
So,
says,
because black people think, oh, I get some money. Oh, yeah, this is all good.
Cap.
But read it one more time.
second stimulus check update.
Uh-huh.
Here's McConnell's price.
What?
Price.
Price. There's a cost for you getting some money.
The only way I'm gonna do it if you do this.
Look, that's why they say ain't no quick get rich quick schemes.
Right.
Ain't no free money out there because there's a price
Yeah.
for that $2,000 you want.
Facts.
Like, go ahead.
All right.
If we haven't learned nothing about this nation of people, is that they know how to sell you a dream.
Right?
They
sure.
gonna, you notice on the commercials they put something big in the fine print is all this little stuff.
like all these supposedly
medicines and all
medicines
that,
and
but
stuff.
got all
Right.
these
The
side
side
effects
effects
to
like COVID-19.
you could
Exactly.
die. You
Matter of
could
fact,
live.
we got the video. We're gonna show you about
Okay.
that too.
You know what's
Oh,
crazy?
okay.
This is how you know they selling dreams too. They make you think your vote matters. Say your ass a dream.
Shut up. That's what it is.
Get out and vote.
All right. Hours after blocking legislation to increase the direct payments in the coronavirus stimulus legislation to $2,000, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell introduced a bill to approve the larger checks, but only if Congress acceded to two other demands of President Donald Trump.
So he's sticking by his buddy, his best friend.
Right. We'll do it, but it says, well, I done lost my spot. There it is. As the price of the $2,000 checks, McConnell's bill would establish a commission to investigate the 2020 election.
So he said, look, that's how Donald Trump is. Look, he
Trump
got
still tripping
the,
on them votes,
the
man.
leader of, what does it say? The majority leader of the Senate, this guy right here, Mitch, it says he's going to go back and investigate the election.
Hey, is that a part of them trying to sell us the dream about voting really working? Them mail-in votes don't matter what the count was.
Hell no.
It don't.
It don't matter.
It ain't the, he not going back to look at the votes of the people.
Right.
The electoral votes. Like something's going on here.
Hey, them votes might be wrong then, because he really about this.
Right. Look, they stuck on it. Look, in order for y'all to get money, y'all got to vote for me again.
It's crazy.
Start over.
Which Trump continues to maintain without any evidence was fraudulent, and he actually was reelected. The legislation also would repeal the law known as Section 230 that protects social media companies such as Twitter and Facebook from lawsuits over content posted by their users. Trump has railed against the companies because they have flagged or deleted false postings by him and his allies.
So you know what's going on now, right? Think about this. This system is already, they had it in place where, okay, the Facebook guy, what's his name? Mark what?
Zuckerberg.
That somebody posts something, he can't get sued
Mark
off of
Zuckerberg.
it, right?
Yeah.
But now they're trying to change it.
Right.
And think about this. If they able to change that where they can start to hold these social media guys accountable,
Right.
you know it's going to trickle down, right?
Right.
Then me and you, if we post something stupid, it's a lawsuit that can happen.
Right.
That's happy right there. We got to look at. Did we ever post that?
Hey.
The other part on that.
You know who this gonna mess up? This gonna mess up Boosie whole little plan.
Right.
Come on.
Hey, that's the only reason I know the dude's name.
Yeah, like
Come
when
on,
Boosie
man.
Boosie's supposed to be trying to like sue
He was trying to sue him.
Instagram and
Yeah.
all that, and because basically they took down one of his pages
Yeah.
and he's supposed to be getting that bread.
But see, he was on there a while.
Yeah, he was.
He said, "Come on, man. Ain't none of the rappers making no show money, man." This
Right.
only-
Hey.
Hey,
Come on
but
now,
Boosie do
dog.
make bread off of social media, so he trying to sue them. So if this go through, he gonna be 38 hot.
I'm tired of this, man.
Trump cited both of those issues as well as his demand for the higher stimulus payment when he signed the $2.3 trillion government spending and coronavirus stimulus legislation a week after it cleared Congress. The Senate will start the process for a vote that increases checks to $2,000, repeals Section 230, and starts an investigation into voter fraud, Trump said Sunday. Big tech must not get protections of Section 230. Voter fraud must be fixed.
Right. So we
That's
just sent
right.
something to the IT page. Pull up that section 230. Pull that up because
Brother's on point.
we'll go to sleep. And we look. Well, okay, all these little technical.
Right. What does
terms
Section
in this-
230
what
mean
is
to
that?
me?
Okay, that ain't nothing to do with it. Let's see what that's talking about. It might have been on the same thing, but let's pull it down.
All right.
Go
here.
down.
There it is. The legislation also will repeal the law known as Section 230 that protects social media companies such as Twitter and Facebook from lawsuits over content. Oh, that's the same thing I just read.
Yeah, hold on. Give me one
Y'all
second.
got the 230 yourself, don't you?
There you go. Yeah, it was to do with the face. Hey, this the one right here. So we're gonna see what the Section 230 is. Y'all pray.
Hey, anyway, look.
Let's read on this. Let's see.
Section 230 is a piece of internet legislation in the United States passed into law as part of the Communications Decency Act, known as the CDA, of 1996, a common name for Title V, or Title V, my bad, of the Telecommunications Act of 1996, formerly codified as Section 230 of the Communications Act of 1934 at 47 U.S.C. 230. Section 230 generally provides immunity for website publishers from third-party content.
Right. So these, like we talking about Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all these people.
Right.
Because look, we know like Twitter, some stuff on Instagram, a lot of that stuff be porn on there. It be people getting killed on Facebook. You seeing that live.
You'll see
The
it
hell is
live.
this?
But look, they can't get sued for stuff like certain things like that, or
Right.
using people information. They can't. They're not gonna get sued according to this section right here.
As its core, Section 230, C1, provides immunity for liability for providers and users of an interactive company service, computer service who publish information provided by third-party users. No provider or user of an interactive computer service shall be treated as the publisher or speaker of any information provided by another information content provider. The statute in Section 230C2 further provides Good Samaritan protection from civil liability for operators of interactive computer services in the removal of moderation of third-party material that deem obscene or offensive, even of constitutionally protected speech, as long as it is done in good faith.
You see that? So look, this you got to think about this on these things right here, and
Wow.
eventually it's gonna trickle down.
Right.
So the stuff that even it's gonna lead to where you can't even speak. We ain't gonna be able to speak the way we want to speak.
Come on,
Because
man.
okay, well I can sue you now. You on
crazy.
you on my form, I can sue you.
Right.
They suing me, so I'm gonna get you.
It's crazy.
But look,
Protecting these
he gonna say $2,000 is good, but you can't be flashy now. You can't be doing that. You can't be all these guns, the murder, the whoremonger, and all of that. It's got to stop
Hey, they sell drugs on the internet.
on the internet.
Come on now, dog.
Man, they what is that money stuff? That money laundering they be doing or whatever on Instagram. They be having you can make $1 million in 2 weeks or some dumb stuff like that. Y'all ever see that stuff?
I haven't.
I never seen a meal.
Like it be like a bunch of money in
Yeah,
a
yeah,
short
yeah.
amount of time.
Right.
Was that on that? All right.
We're going back to the 230.
Yeah.
Section 230 was developed in response to a pair of lawsuits against internet service providers in the early 1990s that had different interpretations of whether the service providers should be treated as publishers or distributors of content created by its users.
Right there.
After passage of the Telecommunications Act, the CDA was challenged in courts and ruled by the Supreme Court in Reno versus American Civil Liberties Union, 1997, to be unconstitutional. Though Section 230 was determined to be severable from the rest of the legislation and remained in place. Since then, several legal challenges have validated the constitutionality of Section 230.
All right. So hey, we could drop that, but I want y'all to go back to the one thing. The first article. Go back to the first article.
Right.
So
I'm at the
when we
McConnell's
look at go at the top again. When we look at the price for getting that check, it's either and this is crazy. This is how you know the difference between Biden and Donald Trump. Right. Donald Trump will get you in your face.
Facts.
Right.
Biden wasn't trying to do this.
Hell no.
He ain't trying to do this. So what he'll do? He'll hide behind you. That's that secret. What you call him? Racist guy.
Yep.
He'll hide. I'm the fourth black president, so I'm good. I'm good. I'm the good guy. No. Exactly. No, he's not the good guy because, look, it don't matter what side you go on. At the end of the day, it's against us.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's a price you have to pay for something.
Right.
For something. Hey, let's get the local real quick.
Little Rock woman says she almost died after celebratory shots ripped through her apartment on New Year's Eve. Y'all out here celebrating
alone.
New Year's
Oh, I'm
Eve.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Where we at?
Go back. Hey, get that one that video I had. With
Yeah, we got a little more global for y'all.
yeah, this
real
is
quick.
another one. I've almost slipped this. This is your tech mogul
Bill Gates.
Bill
Wait,
Gates.
he's not a doctor?
No, he's not a doctor. He's not.
Hell no.
He is not in the medical field at
Matter
all.
of fact, he don't even have a doctor's degree.
He probably
at all.
owns some doctors.
Hey, me and my real was talking about that the other day.
Right.
I got an uncle. He called his name Doctor So and So, but he ain't a doctor though.
Cap. Do he even got a doctorate?
Nah.
Cap. It's crazy.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
For the Moderna vaccine sound concerning. We looked. After the second dose, at least 80% of participants experienced a systemic side effect, ranging from severe chills to fevers. So, are these vaccines safe?
Well, the FDA, not being pressured, will look hard at that. The FDA is the gold standard of regulators, and their current guidance on this, if they stick with that, is very, very appropriate.
Hey, pause it real quick.
Yeah.
And
How you going? Who made you the chooser?
Exactly.
Who is the regulator? That's
Well,
like a murderer.
that's right.
A murderer making the rules on what you can get away with as it pertains to murder.
You know he's like the biggest funder of the FDA as well.
Most definitely.
This
The
this
Gates
guy,
Foundation and
this
He's the
man
wealthiest guy
right
in
here,
the
man.
world.
And look at how he's talking too.
Like-
Like he's been trained, but he's not good at it. But well,
he don't. Yeah.
so,
he's
you
lying.
know,
It's a
basically
lie.
I'm telling you some BS, but even though it's cap, I'm basically gonna just keep talking and use a couple of words, and the cap will never be looked at. You know, that's basically what's happening.
But they think anything they say, it just becomes that's what it is. Esau can just wake up one day and say, you need the vaccine to keep you alive. And then everybody's supposed to believe it. Same thing when the FDA is the standard of what you should be taking or not. It says who?
Folks' face getting stuck off that vaccine.
Right.
That's
What's that
right.
called? I think Bell's palsy.
Yeah, exactly.
I seen a person in real life with face to face with Bell's palsy. That stuff's serious, man. Your face be stuck.
Hey, give me a Ciroc 12 and 10.
I got you. Dude, we took the scripture. The book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Right. So the Bible says never trust thine enemy. And we
Yep.
definitely can't trust this guy. The
Right.
wealthiest guy in the world. He's got all kind of stuff he's doing in Africa against our people. I ain't talking about the Africans. I'm talking about on the west coast of Africa against the Israelites.
Right.
That's right.
He's doing messing with their water and stuff like that. He trying he in everything. He's got to be in the medical industry.
Yep.
To tap into that, to kill off, just like he said in his other videos we mentioned that we had a while back.
Right.
To kill off blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Hey, it's funny. He said the FDA, it's the gold standard. Somebody up here, out there, comment, whatever. What else is out there that's next to the FDA?
Come on, man.
Like, it's a gold standard. Like, as if there's other things, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Like entities that's out there that
Matter of fact,
look
if
into the
anything,
same thing
that's
that FDA does.
That's like the only thing. They don't.
Esau has to kill off all their competitions so that they can be the best. So we got to make rules about if you can sell this or that and from here or there.
Right.
You can only have certain businesses in certain communities that's zoned according to our tax laws.
Yes.
Because we have to keep it to where we stay at the top.
You know why he made that statement too? Because other countries don't go by FDA.
They do not.
They don't.
They do not.
Some of them got cures in other countries, but it can't go over here because the FDA didn't say you can do that.
They can mess up. They can mess up some product that you have just by putting on that label, not FDA approved, as if because it's FDA approved, it's healthy. If you buy apricot kernels off of Amazon, this is apricot kernels. This is something that grows from nature.
Right.
Not FDA approved. Right on the bag. Right on the biodegradable bag. Not FDA approved.
Are Junior Bacon cheeseburgers FDA approved?
Right. They probably are, and that will kill you.
Destroying our people.
It's crazy, bro.
Sheesh.
But they're the gold standard.
But
Cap.
pigs too. That's FDA approved.
You know they
Eat
are.
that. But that right there give our people all kind of high blood pressure. Stay in the hospital
Right.
for that.
Is liquor FDA approved?
Come on now,
One
dog.
on
It
every,
is.
one on every corner.
That's God
It
approved right there.
is.
Leave that alone, man.
I'm saying. I know what you're saying. In the fashion of how, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Right.
All praise.
Cigarettes.
Right. Well,
That's
Surgeon
right there.
General warning, but I guess the FDA is still
But still,
approved it.
right. Yeah, they don't give a damn. That's basically what it means. They don't give a damn.
Hey, like Captain Sim say, and for all of you researchers that do this and that, well, it's a brainy I got there right now. Like, FDA doesn't look at cigarettes. Look, y'all know what we mean. The FDA approved stuff that shouldn't be approved. That's the point.
That's the point. If they don't look at cigarette, why not?
For all of you checking my facts.
They're looking at everything else. Yeah, you consume that thing.
Oh, praise it.
Go ahead.
You know, the
I'm sorry.
the side effects
I
were
need
not.
one more scripture. I'm sorry.
Praise.
Read what you got.
Proverbs 10 and 13, right?
Yeah.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 10 and verse 13. In the lips of him that hath
19.
Verse 19. In the multitude of words, there wanteth not sin.
That's how you know it's some wickedness in there. Because all he, like you said, shut up. You're not a doctor.
Yep.
You
BS.
know nothing.
BS.
Maybe they spit some game to you on the side. Yeah, this really can kill these niggas you want to kill.
Right. That's what he's spitting on the video. He's spitting straight game to everybody listening. 'Cause it's nothing.
That's all it is. You know, a multitude of words is coming something out of his mouth. That's venom. That's venom right there. Hey, go ahead and play the video.
Not super severe. That is, it didn't cause permanent health problems for the
Liar,
things
man.
there. Moderna did have to go with a fairly high dose, and so to get the antibodies. Some of the other vaccines are able to go with lower doses to get responses
Stop.
that
I
are
want y'all
pretty.
I wanted y'all to notice something too. Maybe you got a different thought. Cause
I
I'm
do,
trying
but
to
you
see
go
this.
first.
Why did they use him? out of the doctors that's over
Right. There's plenty
that's
of doctors out
over
there.
like what Donald Trump got. These are the other dude. I don't know his name, but the old white guy.
He didn't let him.
What's his name?
Fauci.
That guy right there.
He didn't let him. He owned them doctors. He said,
He
"You're not
owned
gonna,
them.
you're not about to speak on the FDA. I own this. I'm the boss." That's what happened. But listen at him though.
Money talks in the white man America world.
If you pay attention to some of the game he's spitting, well, basically the ones that took such high dosages, but you really don't have to take that much. What are you saying? So if I take too much of the vaccine, then it's not good, or is it supposed to be good? Is it good? What is he talking about? Right, Cap, run it back.
Damn.
High, including the J&J and the Pfizer. And so there's a lot of characteristics of these vaccines. It's great that we have multiple of them that are
Bill,
going out
everybody-
there. And yes, I think
you know the data
US
better than I do.
government-
But the Bill, the data showed that everybody with a high dose had a side effect.
Yeah, but some of that is not
Stop.
dramatic.
I wanted y'all to notice he did that dumb face Donald Trump do. That he did that stupid face.
Why he twitching so much?
Bro, he's lying. Dude, he's a liar, bro. We can't trust this guy, man.
Look at
That's
dude.
right.
Hey,
Like he trying to see because the question is what? News what? Is it safe?
right.
Is the vaccine saying he went around where you're not supposed to take this
Right.
dose of this?
Right.
Tell me, is it safe? Yes or no?
Basically, it's not.
Are you gonna take it?
Right. He not gonna take it.
Exactly.
And that's why he had to speak on it, because think about it. Doctors, if I'm not mistaken, like as far as their practice is concerned, they are bound, you know what I'm saying, to say they have to word things a certain type of way.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So he's sitting up here. He's like, look, I'm not taking the chances of anybody else speaking on the behalf of this vaccine I know ain't safe. I'm gonna tell them don't take too much of it. And the reason why this is like this, well, you got to do it this way. You got to do like this, stop 3 times,
Don't
bring
actually
it around town.
Look, don't actually put it in there.
Right, yeah, exactly. Use a
You
fake
don't
needle.
have to take too
Don't
much.
inject. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do.
Hey, you know how they do in the movie? They shoot it on the
hey,
side.
yeah, squirt it out, then put it in. Don't press the button.
Right.
I like that.
Add
Okay,
water.
Then they off on the last one.
Hey.
Add water.
I'm trying to say,
Placebo shot.
Psalms 58 and 3. Psalms 58 and verse 3. Let's see, what does the Bible say about this? What does the Bible say
Bring it
about
out.
Bill Gates? What's happening here? Psalms 58 and verse 3.
The book of Psalms, chapter 58 and verse 3.
Read that.
The wicked are estranged from the womb.
Who's the wicked? Esau.
That right.
So-called white man according to the Bible.
Right.
Guys, they are estranged from the womb. Estranged. Think about that word alone. Read.
They go astray as soon as they be born.
As soon as they born, they wicked. He been wicked since he was born.
Right.
Right.
If
When
he
was
crying, he
lying.
Damn. You owe me a
Keep
soda.
reading.
Speaking lies.
Doing what?
Speaking lies.
But our people gonna go out of their way to believe a man that God said was born to speak lies.
Right.
But you gotta trust him.
Why would you do
You
that?
gotta, you gotta trust what he say. You know, you gotta trust the people, trust the process, or trust the science. No, God said these people are born speaking lies. Don't trust a thing that comes out of their mouth.
That's
But watch
right.
this. Jump down to verse 7.
Verse 7. Let them melt away as waters, which run continually.
Now read verse 6.
Verse 6.
Well, read 4 and then we're gonna jump to 6. My
Verse 4. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
Their job is to poison you.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? The things that they telling you is corrupting your mind to think, wait, we like for example,
Surely he's right.
Exactly.
He's the wealthiest guy in
bruh,
the world.
them
Come on
pushing
now,
vaccines
dawg.
alone is making our people look at them as God.
Right.
Because they not seeking God to fix the coronavirus. They're like, we're gonna wait for this stimulus and I'm gonna get this vaccine and it's gonna help me. That's the poison of the serpent. Read.
Right?
They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear.
Now jump to verse 6.
Verse 6. Break their teeth. Oh
Wait,
God.
Wait, what are we supposed to ask God?
Break their teeth. Oh God.
Not my Jesus. Not my God. It's hugs and kisses. We supposed to be telling the Most High to come break the teeth of the wicked people that's poisoning our people.
That right.
But you know, when stuff happen like this, they don't remember vengeance is the Lord.
Exactly.
They forget all that because they quote it all day, but then they'll forget it when stuff like this happens.
Right, and our people don't even want vengeance. They
don't.
They gave us the COVID after they created in the lab, but it's
and
okay.
then gave us a few checks, and we good.
We good. They paid us. God said, well,
Turn the other cheek.
And when we in the spirit of the Lord, we asking the Lord to destroy these people.
That right.
That's the Bible. This is Bible. Read that again.
Break their teeth, oh God.
God, break the teeth of these nations that hate us. Read.
In their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, oh Lord.
All right, that's all I wanted on that. So stop trusting these people.
Hey, that kind of remind me of, I forgot this one movie, but they used to, like, make the men, like, put their teeth, like, on the concrete. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then
curb
kick
bite.
the back of their head.
Yep.
Damn.
Ooh.
Bite the curb. That's a curb stomp.
Yeah,
Or
all your
curb,
teeth
yep.
coming out.
Hey, let's get that local video real quick.
Break their teeth in their mouth. Oh, God. What we got going on?
They still hire for our teeth. Still hire.
Right. Little Rock woman says she almost died after celebratory shots ripped through her apartment on New Year's Eve. These folks still out here celebrating New Year's Eve.
And with no remorse about what
don't
bullets
get
led.
it.
What's the what is the point of the shooting of the gun? I know why idiots shoot the gun on the 4th of July because it was independence in 1776 and we was at war. Why they shooting guns on? Why they doing that?
They stupid.
Gotta pop it off.
Because
Right.
think about this.
The New Year let them know we got pistols and ammo. Waste.
Land.
Right.
land.
Like, what the hell is
somebody
you
else.
doing?
For real.
Everything
dumb.
go up, gotta come down. Hey,
Exactly.
bruh, y'all know I live in my mill, bruh.
You do.
They was busting. I'm talking about the place where I live, the apartments next to me, and the apartment behind me, down the street. Bruh, I went to the living room, the kitchen for about 15, 20 minutes.
Right.
Because like he said, they all gonna land. All of this stuff that go up, gotta come
You
down.
ran into
Right.
the kitchen.
I didn't run to the kitchen. But I stayed in the kitchen
Took
for about
the
20
kitchen
minutes.
right there. I just stepped
Cap.
one foot.
Yeah, I had to.
Bro,
Yeah, my little ass.
bro, we got our people are so inconsiderate. And if this was you on so-called New Year's, you need to examine yourself.
Right?
Because people got kids and wives in these houses. Like, Danelia, she can attest to it. I work overnight. So she's at the house, and what you hear?
You gotta give the mic.
Gunshots literally like it sounded like they were like right by our mailbox, and like just to remind you, like we see our neighbors every day, so
Right.
everybody
Right.
is outside. Kids are outside after school. There's a elementary like you know.
What's that, Mary Taylor?
Yeah,
Right.
so it's like you know there's kids in these houses. You know
Right.
they're asleep. Why would you be so inconsiderate and start shooting? You know
They don't
so,
care.
Yeah.
They don't
Right.
care.
Hey, that's Ruth Ann for you.
Hey.
Yeah, this on there. Hey. But yeah,
What?
hey, we finna go to break. Y'all make sure y'all call in when we get back.
Right.
See you soon.
Let's talk.
I just wanna live and serve the Most High. Yeah. That's the whole duty of man in this life. Yeah. I know I'm a soldier he put on the line. I'm ready to fight, yeah. Whoa. And they persecute me like I'm Jeremiah. That's what they do. His word is the truth and it goes like a fire. Destruction's coming very soon. I'm just warning you. This is how you love thy neighbor. They wanna see you fall. 'Cause they see you strong. They mad at us. Them haters mad. Them haters mad at us. Them haters mad. Them haters mad at us. Them haters mad. Them haters mad at us.
Let's go.
Them haters mad.
We go, Lord,
XL, go far, XL like a car, we accelerate. Push hard to the pedal brake, all for heaven's sake. To gold metal flakes on my head and face. I'm a specialized, weaponized, mechanized, set aside, son of God. And it may come a time, try to take one of mine. Still we had a 10-10 like a number 9, never nervous. Haters make them mad on purpose, cause we in the streets where the curve is. They online where the nerds is. Let your clown make them short circuit. Please back, I'm allergic. Psalms 133, that's big unity, that's urban. And we in the end, that's curtains. Workmen on the front line on purpose.
See you fall, cause they see you strong. I know them haters mad. Them haters mad at us. Them haters mad. Them haters mad at us. Them haters mad. Them haters mad at us.
Hi haters, chill. Still looking at me, don't watch me, watch TV. Deeps in the streets with the heat, and where a hater be, mad as hell and they see, they ain't never been me, so a hater can't speak. Hey, get like me, got works on works, I'll sleep on sleep, eat meat, wanna be a beast. IUIC, we a nation of kings and priests, everything that we seem to be. If a hater got an issue, he can find us so easily. We in the streets where they need to be. Forget a PC, go hard on GP, it's innate when you believe. We sit through these fakers and laugh at these haters. It's pure motivation, more energy to achieve.
See you fall, cause they see you strong. I know them haters mad. Haters mad. They mad. They mad.
They screaming peace when there ain't no peace. Israel prophesying in the streets. Look at me, the center of attention. Black Messiah coming with a vengeance. Coming with a vengeance. Black Messiah coming with a vengeance. They screaming peace, it ain't no peace. We prophesying in the streets. We seeking peace in the streets of Babylon. Branderson, Glock 40, tucking heat like a carry-on. Sinning against the fathers, got us sleeping, I napping on. Christ the King revealed, that's Ariel phenomenon. Kicking against the bricks, lose your soul when that fire come. We purify better than gold, got my Bible on. And that's all that I know, when Babylon don't fall, watch it blow, ayy. Switching it up, the next gon' drink it, I'm talking the cup. Don't care what you thinking, believe in the gospel. God is thinking, the fires of heaven gon' gather for dinner. The ear of the flesh, the wicked, the sinner. Your mama, your sister, your daddy, your cousin. If they issue, if they murder.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, we back, y'all, to Let's Talk True.
All right.
Hey, all praise to the Most High. So, hey, we gonna get into it.
They probably forgot
They probably forgot.
What did we get?
what the topic was.
Right,
They
of
real deal
course.
forgot.
Look like I forgot almost.
Hey, so, hey, y'all. So, hey, this is how to keep a spouse part
Two.
Part
Yes, sir.
2. So, we're gonna jump right into it. Let's get that first video.
Bring it out.
Martell and Melon D.
Hey, if you missed part 1, we got it. Where is it? It's on you. Not YouTube. It's on the Underground, and it's also on IUIC Arkansas on Facebook.
It better be.
Might be
unless
on
you took it down. They might have
our
taken it down.
YouTube page.
Just check
IUIC
that
Arkansas.
first. Also
IUIC
check,
Arkansas on YouTube. Hey, watch the first part after you watch this. All
Right. Hey, make sure you call in as well. 1-833-878-7234 extension 7. Call us. Talk your truth.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody call in. Make sure you comment, share,
Hey,
all that.
yeah, give it, yeah,
Like
call in
it.
and chop it up with the sisters.
Yeah.
You know they here. Let them know how y'all here.
Right. So how do I
Right.
Yeah, we got them here for you.
This
We got 'em
comment
here
is for the
you.
sister on the far left. Can you tell me
All right. Y'all can play it.
All right, let's get this video.
When I first started cheating, I think that's what you're talking about.
Pause it.
And that's
Pause
how you
it.
don't. That's
That was when I first started cheating on you. Like, come on, man. What What you got going?
Well,
How not to keep a spouse is that. That's how it would just start cheating already. Damn.
Starting off with the flames.
Right? Go ahead.
Doing what you were supposed to do.
And what was that?
I called you. You didn't have time to talk to me. So what were
Okay.
you doing?
What was I doing?
I always complain. Tell like, babe, why you can't talk to me? I don't got time. I ain't got
this meeting.
time.
I'm out of this meeting.
Me too. I had meetings. It doesn't matter. It's about having time for your spouse.
You pushed me. You got me more involved, doing more with the company, with the community, with everything else. And it was a setup for the okie doke. Because there's no way
You
I can
have
talk
so
to
many
you all the
friends.
time.
How does no male stop doing certain things? Sexual?
Hey, what about sexual? What did I change?
You wouldn't satisfy me.
How?
But period.
I wasn't satisfying you sexually?
No.
Did you ever talk to me about that? You never said to me, you're not satisfying me.
When we in the bed, I'm saying, babe, you ain't gonna do this for me? No. You ain't gonna do that for... No. What you think that is?
Okay.
That's disappointment.
Okay.
To your husband to tell him no for anything.
And does that open the door for you to be able to step out and do what you
Hey,
want to
stop.
do?
What did he say? It said it's important if you never tell your husband no for anything. Don't do that. I worded it wrong, but that's what he said basically.
That's what he said.
Yeah. Don't tell your husband no for nothing.
Right there.
That's exactly what he said. Let's get that. Let's get in Ephesians. Because think about it. And you can tell one thing too is, and a lot of marriages are like this, especially bad ones, the communication.
Facts.
Like, you tell me to do this and that, and then he say, well, you're not around. And then the blame game is crazy. Like, hold your damn selves accountable.
Right.
At the end of the day. Hold yourselves accountable. You got it, bro?
What you want, 5 and 22?
Yeah.
The book of Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as unto the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church.
Right. If we establish this first in the marriages, then it can help make the marriage run smoothly.
Right. That's
if it's
right.
established, you understand that, okay, he's the head and he's gonna direct it. And then, like, what you gonna say something?
No, it's backing off what you said.
When you get in 1 Corinthians, it talks about you gotta give your body up.
Right.
It ain't yours.
Right.
So you holding back. And this at some point it can be the justification of stepping out on your marriage. A lot of times, because you won't hold back, you ain't give me nothing, I'm gonna get something somewhere else. Well, that could be the case. But that communication, that not understanding that the scriptures say the head, the way your body ain't yours yourself. When you understand that, then the marriage can be at the best it can be.
That's right.
Right. So, a couple of things like, of course, the brother said that, okay, that's why he stepped out. We don't teach that if your wife defrauding you that you can commit adultery.
Right.
Right. But for you sisters, if that happens, you may need to ask yourself, did he do that because of this? You know what I mean? And like it's something you touched on. You said them looking at him as a lord to be able to submit to him.
Right.
It's all about how your wife perceives you is going to determine what she obeys and how she submits. Can we get Genesis 3 and 16 real quick? Genesis chapter 3 and verse 16. A lot of people stop reading Genesis after they think Adam and Eve bit an apple, they think the book of Genesis is over. All right? Read Genesis 3 and 16.
The book of Genesis chapter 3 and verse 16. Unto the women he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
Women, don't you know that you have been judged by God because of this same spirit? This same rebellious, want to do your own thing spirit has you eternal judgment from God. Thousands of years later. Read.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children.
Read.
And thy desire shall be to thy husband.
Thy what?
Thy desire shall be to thy husband.
From the beginning, God created you for your desire to be to your husband. It shouldn't be any question when he asks you to do something. Oh, yes, my Lord. The women online probably like, my Lord, yes. According to the Bible, your husband is your Lord.
That's right.
You're supposed to submit to him, and your desire is supposed to be unto him. Just think about the word desire alone. Desire. Your husband asks you for pleasures, do that for him.
Right.
That's what the Bible says.
Let me get a script real quick. Let you go.
No, go ahead.
Let
me get it. I finish that.
Let me finish.
Still
My
something
bad.
on this.
That's on me.
And he shall rule over thee.
He shall what?
He shall rule over thee.
So yes, your husband tells you what to do. According to the Bible. No, we not sexist. No, we not male chauvinists. According to the Bible, your husband tells you what to do. It's not 50-50. It's not 51-49.
Hell no.
It's not. This is a dictatorship. Your husband he makes the rules. He sets the standard. All you got to do is follow it.
Right.
Oh.
Hey, real quick. Sisters, do y'all agree with that? I just want to know.
I do. Yeah. I agree with what Officer Jonah was saying too. You have to, examine yourself and figure out what you got going, the reason why he might be doing, the stuff that he may be doing. And who are you to gainsay whatever your Lord say? You got anything?
Okay.
Well, I was going to speak on a point when Officer Jonah said that to submit to your Lord. You really won't have an issue submitting to a righteous man, especially if he's providing for you, he's protecting you, he's counseling you, correcting you. It's not like he's going to lead you astray. So you won't have an issue with it.
Hey, now y'all see my hands up. I ain't got nothing pointed at them to make them say, hey.
You gonna say
you think coerce them,
you
bro?
gonna say you ain't got the screen holding them, making them talk or nothing. You ain't got okay.
Right. They don't have cue cards either, y'all. We never got that worked out. Like, my bad. Hey, 1 Corinthians 7, start at verse 3 for me.
Yes, sir.
Because they might not know this in the Bible. Like,
you know why, right?
They probably don't. Look. What old buddy say? He said, well, when I first started cheating on you, you wasn't doing what I wanted you to do. Like you wasn't giving it to me when I wanted it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's an issue. Right. I'm not saying it's right for him to go and cheat. Right. I'm just saying that's a real issue. You think you gonna hold out on the nook? Guess what? Well, he gonna go and look for something else. Go ahead.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 3. Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence.
Make sure the husband render unto the wife, which I don't think men have a problem with, rendering due benevolence unto the wife.
Right.
Giving her what she need when she need it. Read.
And likewise, also the wife unto the husband.
But likewise, also the wife unto the husband. Women like to use their woman parts to hold out.
Right.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
You learn that on TV. You learn that from the white man. You're sleeping on the couch here. You'll never see this again if you think you're going to act like that. You know what I'm saying? You learn that on TV. Like, get out of here. All right, read.
Verse 4. The wife have not power of her own body.
The wife have not power of her own body. Really listen to this. Read.
But the husband.
But the husband has the power of her body. But watch this. Read.
And likewise, also the husband had not power of his own body.
In case you thought, see, look at them. They on some manly stuff. And likewise, also the husband hath not power of his own body. So he can't be holding out. She can't be holding out. That's not good for the relationship. Whether you think that's real or not, that is not good. Read.
But the wife.
But the wife. Read.
Defraud ye not one another.
Don't hold out from one another. Don't do that. That's not a good decision. Read.
Except it be with consent for a time.
Unless you agree to it. Y'all choose, hey, you know what? We're going to fast. We're going to do this. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to hold out. We agreed on it, though. Not you're doing it to punish her or she's doing it to punish you. That's horrible. Read.
That you may give yourselves to fasting and prayer.
It says it right there. If you're choosing to give yourselves to fasting and prayer, because with fasting, you taste nothing, no pleasure, none of that. So you can't be having sex during that anyway. Y'all agreed to do that. That's something you're doing for the Lord. Read.
And come together again.
But make sure when you're done fasting, understand? Y'all get on back to getting. All right? Read.
That Satan tempt you not for your incontinency.
Incontinency. But, no, you good. Incontinency. Why would that part be there? What did the dude say at the beginning? You wasn't giving it up.
Right.
And when it started cheating, that was why. Don't give that man the excuse to go out and make a bad decision and let Satan tempt him for his incontinency. Right. Now, he shouldn't do that anyway. He should be strong enough to resist the temptation. But the Bible says, come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your incontinency. Right. Think on that. Y'all might not know that's in there. Go ahead, John.
You know what a lot of women do, based on things that I've heard since I've been in this truth? They think if they just huff and puff, eventually, like, you'll not want to do it, and now we're consenting to not do it. Like, if, you want to do it, and they, like Bishop say,
no, you right.
Get the growling and doing all that little nasty stuff and slamming dressers and all that. Okay, come on.
Look,
doing all that.
Here,
I'm just a piece of meat.
Right. Hey, Bishop said something heavy, and I know brothers, I don't want to agree to that. Bishop said, we sensitive. You understand? We don't want want your ass had no attitude. We don't want you looking
it's a wrap.
sideways face when it's
You
time
look
to get it
you
in.
look like a damn man when you do
Right.
that shit, making all that noise. Hell no,
Look. Huh?
Here, you
There
what
you
you
go.
want?
Come on, man.
This all you want from me?
This what you want? This is all I am?
Look, got your avocado mask on. You got the ugly head wrap. You got shit all on your face.
Right.
Huh? You can have it. The Bible say.
Right.
No, that's not what we talking about.
Right. You still defrauding your husband because at the end of the day, you get him out of the spirit to make him not want to do it.
He don't want it no more.
That's not y'all agreeing like
I'm
we
tired.
finna fast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I'm gonna just quote the scripture. The scriptures talk about making it a simple man won't be reproved and find an excuse according to his will.
Yes.
I seen on Facebook. We should have got that. The brother made a Google chart with all the days that his wife made an excuse why not to do it. Like on this day she was sick, on this day she was tired, on this day her back was hurting, and it was like he tracked it for like months, and like she didn't realize she was going weeks without doing it. Every night it was, I'm just tired from work and this and that. He made a spreadsheet. That's what it was.
Man.
So when you making excuses about it, just because you say you tired, don't exempt you from the law.
Right.
You better wake up, throw some water on your face, get yourself together, and do what you got to do. That's what the scripture says.
Get in the mood.
Yeah, you gotta think. We talking about. Am I tripping?
Yeah, you on there.
Yeah, you
We talking about spouses, how to keep a spouse. This not no boyfriend and girlfriend campaign. So when the scriptures say like y'all trying to age together, you got to think about you going years with this woman. And like the brother got a problem with his wife saying no. You know what I mean? And you stuck with this woman that tells you no.
You can't have it.
I remember when we was on a study call with Officer DeWater. He said sometimes you gotta let the wife know, like it's women out here that's bold.
Right. Proverbs.
Listen, I don't know why when the women get to the truth, they wanna like of course you're supposed to be modest and discreet, but
for sure,
at the house
for your husband,
it's a wrap. Because the women in the world, they not pulling back.
Right. That's the same saying we say the devil don't sleep.
Don't sleep at all.
They not sleep. Right. So you want to say you tired, you want to say this and that, but we'll go to Walmart and then it could be some stuff at
it's
Walmart.
a couple of them in there ready to drop it like it's hot.
I think the women be thinking like we be making up stories or something.
Right.
Whenever we say like it's women out there.
Right.
So
that's ready to bust it open.
Yeah, that's what the scriptures say.
We talk truth.
I want to go in the video.
Read it fast.
Go ahead.
I just want to read fast what the officer's talking about, all right? The book of Proverbs, chapter 7, and I'll start at verse...
Read that.
What verse should I start at? 10. Yeah, 10. We can do there.
Ezekiel.
Start at verse 10.
Zeke, what verse?
Verse 10.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 7, and verse 10. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot. And a subtle of heart.
So the sister, she on the street, she already know what time it is. She dressed for the program. Some sisters probably be dressed like they dressed at the school, at the house still. Hey, you got to be dressed for what you about to do, Rick.
Right.
She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house.
Keep reading.
Verse 12.
Start at 13. Jump 13.
Verse 13. So she caught him and kissed him.
Hey, sis ain't waste no time. This is a whore we talking about.
Right.
This could your wife's supposed to be kissing you when you come in the house, maybe, Because guess what? A whore gonna meet you at the door.
Hey, can we jump up to verse 5 real quick?
Verse 5.
Because you said something. You said something about your wife. Watch this.
Verse 5. That they may keep thee from the strange woman. From the stranger which flattereth with her words.
That strange woman talk better to you than your wife.
Damn.
And that's how you can't keep a spouse.
So she know how to flatter you.
She know how to talk.
Right.
But then all the stuff that you're reading about happens.
Yep. Watch this. Jump back down to where you was at.
Verse 13. So she caught him and kissed him, and with an imputed face.
So she made the right face and she was kissing on him, Rick.
Said unto him, I have peace offerings with me.
I got something for you, babe. Here's some chocolates. Here's some this. Here's some that. She's giving this man a present who's not even her husband.
Right.
Sisters, you better learn something from this.
Right.
This is how a whore is treating a man that she's not married to. Read.
This day have I paid my vows. Therefore came I forth to meet thee. Diligently to seek thy face.
Read.
And I have found thee.
Read. Run through these.
I have decked my bed with coverings of...
I got stuff on the bed, that flowers and all that stuff that you see on the movies. Read.
Of tapestry. With card works, with fine linen of Egypt.
Got it looking real nice on the bed waiting for you. Read.
I have perfumed my bed with myrrh.
I got the room smelling good. I got the frankincense going. I got the oils burning in the house. Read.
And cinnamon.
Uh-huh.
Come, let us take our fill of love unto the morning.
Let's do it till the sun come up, baby. Read.
Let us solace over ourselves with love.
Let us solace ourselves with love. Let us be devoured in the infatuation of each other.
Baby.
This is what a whore.
Right.
Come on, baby. Let's do it.
Right.
All night long. Ain't that a song?
Right.
All night long.
Hey,
night.
Right. I want people to notice though in the scriptures, like how it did also say she had the attire of a harlot.
Yeah.
But at the same times, it was the things that she was offering. Like she said, I got peace offering, my bed ready, everything. Like she ain't saying no, because a lot of times the women think, oh, because it's the makeup, it's the weed. Like men really don't give a damn about all of that.
Right.
But it's the other things that she tried to come with. You see what I'm saying? That's what the scripture's talking about.
Right.
Hey, y'all praise the Most
Got a
High.
caller?
We got a caller? All praise.
All right. Hey, you know you on Let's Talk Truth.
That right.
We're glad to have you. Talk your truth. Who we got on here? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Shalom, shalom, leadership. This is OG Ezekiel, IUIC, Arkansas.
Hey, what's the
Hey,
I'm glad you called. Shalom, soldier. Hey, what's the script we needed earlier? No, I'm playing. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, man, I was just calling to let y'all know, hey, this is a heavy topic y'all going into right now. You know what I'm saying? Something that people really need to know.
Right.
Like, people come into the truth and really, like, they like, you know, or people outside of the truth want to know, like, what's the dynamic of your marriage and how does it work and how does it last? Like, you know, it's because we put the Most High God and His laws in the Bible first. You know? So, heavy topic.
All praise to the Most High, bro. Hey,
All
glad
praise.
you called in. Who you shouting out?
I'm shouting out the Most High, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Most
shout out all IUIC leadership. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my wife want to say something real quick.
Oh, okay.
That's cool?
Okay. Hey, come on, sis.
By the way,
No, I'm like,
we
go
got a
ahead.
2-for-1 special.
Just no corny jokes, sis. No corny jokes.
Right. Come on,
Shalom,
sis.
family.
Shalom, family.
leadership.
Shalom.
Sisters, y'all look so beautiful.
All praise.
And
All praises, thank you.
also, I just wanted to say that, you know, if that woman's true desire was to her husband, she would know that, okay, I'm working too much. This community stuff is too much. I'm not satisfying my husband. She would just know that, so she would know to cut back on all her extracurricular activities so she can make sure that her husband is well taken care of.
Right.
All praise.
Hey, all praise to the Lord. Hey, we glad y'all called in. Hey, we love y'all.
Yep.
If y'all out on the road, be safe. If you're at home, hey, follow the scriptures.
They're probably on a yacht or something.
That
Probably is.
was out the mouth of a sister.
Follow that.
Out of a wife.
Right.
Hey, all praise to the Most High.
Shalom, y'all. Most High in Christ.
Yes,
bless you.
sir. Shalom. Most High Christ bless.
Hey, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We trying to move on a little bit, but something just as simple too, because I know, like he brought up something wives might not believe. It's a lot of wives out there like, man, nobody wants you.
I want you.
You know what I'm saying? Just even on that simple part about the flattering, like how you said, these women know how to flatter your husband, right? There are women out there that are at least flattering your husband, that are at least flirting, putting his mind in the wrong place.
Look,
you know what I'm saying? At the least.
Going to add to that, there, like you said, there's women out there.
There
but
are a
you
lot of
sisters that would get mad because
And they
there's women out
outnumber
there
us.
that we can't control.
Right.
How to keep your husband to don't act stupid because the other women issue.
Right.
Like we ain't gonna like fall for that stuff. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If we keeping a command, we
Don't
know that we
forget
can
that
die
either.
for certain things.
Right.
Hey,
So don't hold that on your brother.
Sidebar though, because like sometimes we'll forget it's men hungry for them.
100.
You see what I'm saying? So we ain't just gonna keep it on us like what
it's
they
both
should do.
sides.
What?
Right.
Because this is how to keep a spouse, right?
Exactly.
Facts.
That's why we got
It's,
sisters.
hey, even though it's very rare, it's men out there that'll make excuses.
Right.
She was gonna say something?
No, go ahead.
Oh, it's men out there that'll make excuses that
Right.
don't want to fool with their wife,
Or-
that don't want to keep your hair groomed, don't want to look good for them, don't want to
Dirty
talk
ass.
to her, don't want to
And
compliment
they do
her,
it purposely.
and they do it
So
purposely.
so their wife can be
They
or whatever, feel
funky.
some type of way.
But
Funky.
if you understand, like you got a beautiful wife, you know what I'm saying? You nervous for her to just be out by herself. going to the gas station, going to the store by itself at certain times and all that kind of stuff. Not because you scared that somebody gonna take her. It's just the principle. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just you trying to be there for it. But if you ain't showing, you ain't trying to comfort them. You ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So we gotta understand that too.
Yep.
Right.
It's a two-way street, just like the scriptures in 1 Corinthians.
Oh, I just want to say something real quick. Like, I know it's a really big pill for especially us as women to swallow because we're really prideful creatures. But like the way like I like to think about it, like we're all children, right? Like we all have parents. So like if our parents didn't create a healthy environment for us to thrive in, they didn't like love on us, they didn't like motivate us, exhort us, and stuff like that. They didn't have dinner ready when we came home from school. Like. Really, our parents can't get mad when we start failing in school, when we want to gangbang, when we want to sell drugs and stuff like that. So I like to think about it like that. Like, as a parent, you know, if your kid grows out to be like that, you know, you do have to sit back and be like, what did I do as a parent? Because, yeah, there were some things that maybe you did right, but there's always something that you could have done better. And like I said, it's a big pill to swallow, but, you know, we have to do self-examination.
So just like you nourishing your kids, you got to nourish that marriage so it grows strong.
Right.
Hey, let's get on that video real quick.
Okay, so all those years when there were certain things I was telling you that I wanted you to experience more sexually and do more and you didn't want to, should I have just stepped out? I'm just asking.
I can't recall that.
You can't, of course, you never can recall what you don't want to recall.
What, talk freaky? Okay, I don't want to talk freaky.
Yeah, you don't want that, so you open up that door. You have to learn and know the trophy that you have.
Okay,
when
but
you
the
have
trophy
a
ain't
woman,
being a complete trophy if she's not taking care of husband.
you got somebody who can talk to you all the time, who's cooking for you, who's satisfying you sexually. Why don't you take your ass on and be with her?
Damn.
I don't want to.
What? That's a damn shame.
Hey,
real quick,
hold
stop.
on,
Hey, look.
man. Hold on.
Can I say something real quick? Because what she just said, she not listening. You see what I'm saying? She said you got somebody that's pleasing you sexually out.
Is doing this.
You not hearing what he just said. He said you do not please him sexually. Why do you still got in your mind that you pleasing him?
Right,
No. She said if you got somebody like that you're dealing with, go to them.
Okay, I thought she said come home back to.
No, she said go to them. Then she saying get out of here then if you got somebody that's doing
know,
all the things that I'm not doing.
You know how sisters deflect? Well, if somebody's better than me, then I guess I'm just going to be lonely and you just go enjoy your life. You know,
Instead
doing
of me
all
getting
that.
better.
Instead of me repenting and doing what I'm supposed to do.
You know the problem, man.
I won't fix it.
Exactly. Hey, get Sirach 9 and verse 15.
The book of Sirach, chapter 9 and verse 15.
Come on.
Let thy talk be with the wise. And all thy communication in the law of the Most High.
Right. Ain't no structure over there. It's no wisdom coming out of their mouth. Obviously, they're not talking with wise people that can help guide their marriage. And that's a lot of times we think as black people, well, look, that's what the white people do. They go get marriage counsel, this or that. Shut up. Your marriage is failing.
Right.
Get help.
Stop it. Get some help.
Get some help. Get with the wise men. We ain't talking about what's that damn doctor name?
Steve Harvey.
No, what's that doctor? Now we definitely not talking about Steve Harvey. Bald headed scallywag.
Field.
Dr. Field. Mr. Doctor make you feel good. All he doing is sit. Man, we ain't talking about people like that. We talking about wise men that know the scriptures that can help guide your marriage. To make sure you're structured right. To have longevity, like you were saying. Being aged together.
Right.
But a lot of times our people don't see it. And it shows in their speech.
It does.
It shows in their speech.
Right.
All right. You got to also think about this too. The way they were going back and forth, there's hate. Ain't no love in there. It's no
nobody
love there.
stopped for a minute to like really let the other person like fully express the thought, so they can actually work on fixing it.
Right. Because it's
Let me
always
hear you out.
Exactly.
And this is just what's on camera. The marriages in the world don't have any rules or guidelines at all.
Right.
So they're actually like, pretty deep. They stay, they did what they had to do for the script of the show. But in real life, our people boxing it out over this kind of stuff.
Facts.
Because they don't know what the Bible says about
Ain't
no more talking.
Exactly.
All right. Hey, y'all, we got to go to break, but we'll be right
we do.
back to
Let's Talk Truth.
Y'all already know what time it is. Check. Burn it, burn it, burn it. Burn it, burn it. You know he gon' burn it down. Turn it, turn it, turn it. Turn it, turn it. We gon' turn this world upside down. Burn it, burn it, burn it. Burn it, burn it. You know we gon' burn it down. Turn it, turn it, turn it. Turn it, turn it. We gon' turn this world upside down.
You know we gon' burn it down. Turn the world up and down. Why they won't hurt me now? Why they won't hurt me, hurt me? You know we gon' burn it down. Turn the world up and down. Why they won't hurt me now? Why they won't hurt me, hurt me?
No time to be simple, cause we getting real close to the end. Remember how Christ turned tables in the temple? Well, he coming back to turn tables again. Isaiah 6:15 said he coming with fire, and his chariots like a whirlwind. He don't want hugs and kisses, he want blood and vengeance for the way that you dealt with his kin. Sweet chariots, swing low. No more getting treated like a Negro. Right now, this is Esau's kingdom, but real soon we gon' take it like Debo. They won't even get a chance to surrender. Wave your white flag, we gon' burn it right with you. Better have fun right now, cause you up right now. But when Christ come, we gon' turn it upside down.
You know we gon' burn it down. Turn the world up and down. Why they won't hurt me now? Why they won't hurt me, hurt me? You know we gon' burn it down. Turn the world up and down. Why they won't hurt me now? Why they won't hurt me, hurt me?
How many wanna grow with me? Ayy, through the highs and the lows with me. How many wanna go with me? Ayy, to the sky and do the most with me. Ayy, pull up to the block, we with all that. Ayy, it's the word of God, better fall back. Ayy, we the real Jews getting called back. Ayy, we the real Jews getting called back. And I just been changing, you see. We study the Bible cause it is the key to live and survive it for eternity. To live and survive it for eternity. How many wanna grow with me? And through the highs and the lows with me. How many wanna go with me? And to the sky and do the most with me. Yeah, most with me. To the sky and do the most with me.
We back.
Check.
We back.
Yo.
Let's talk truth.
Back and better.
Hey, make sure y'all calling in now. 1-833-878-7234, extension 7.
Yeah, what's your game on marriage?
Like, share, comment, all that. All right? Hey,
Especially
sit
if you
down with
older.
your spouse.
If you older couples, you 50s,
Like,
60s.
you've been married 20 plus years.
Yeah, call in and talk to us.
Show
What
us
did you
how.
do?
Right.
Help us help them
Help
to keep
you.
a spouse.
Like, help us, help you, help them to help us all.
Right.
All of this.
Right.
How
What
did
he
you
said.
become aged together?
Hey, let's get that next video. Let's get the one with the what is it, Latasha, Tisha, how you ever, whatever, that one.
Bye, Letitia.
Where are you going?
Just some little small event with Mel.
How long did you know about this event, babe?
She just asked me a couple of hours ago.
And how come I didn't know a couple hours ago?
Because I haven't talked to you. I don't want to argue with my husband, so I could not let him know that I actually found out about this event yesterday. You pick your battles in a marriage and tell little bitty white lies.
My off day doesn't all of a sudden become your playground.
Stop. You know what's wrong with that? And this is phrased a lot. The little bitty white lie.
Little bitty white lie.
Hey,
White
he taught us about
lie.
that. He gave us a script. The reason why it's called white lies, because them whites be lying. This is America.
Yeah,
And they
all
tell the
day.
biggest lies.
That's what it.
The
That's
biggest
what
lies.
You think it means small lies? No, it means the lies that they be telling.
Right. You basically saying you telling devil lies.
Right.
Right.
You telling the devil. Look, I'm just telling. What? Do you agree with that? To lie in your marriage?
Not at all.
It's not gonna do you right.
It don't
It's
make
not.
sense. It's
not
okay
that.
to just lie
it's not
sometimes.
on the men. On the men's side, it's not that we got to tell you every damn thing. No,
Right.
shut up. Don't answer everything. But it's no reason you should be lying.
Right.
Hey.
The scriptures tell you that. Let's get that. Let's get a law on that. You're already breaking the law.
Right.
Exodus 20.
That's a commandment.
Hey, all praise to the Most High for our leadership. Bishop went into that.
Did.
Mm-hmm. What commandment is that?
16.
Oh, damn, this brother right here. What is it, 14? Get what you got.
That's it. That's the bar.
Yeah. So watch. Hey, so look, our people, what happens? What tend to happen is we're in a relationship and we want to talk and withhold it. A lot of times the sisters withhold information.
100%.
Like, what the hell you at? Why you here? Why you gone so long? What you got going? What you getting out? You don't think I notice these things?
Right.
Or you missing?
Right.
And you know that's something wrong too, because they don't never think that we think about them.
Right.
Like, yeah, we know you gone for 2-3 hours. What the hell going on? You ain't saying nothing. I'm texting, I'm calling. Matter of fact, this is sidebar too. Answer your damn phone.
Man.
Stop doing
time.
that. If you want to keep answer your phone.
Hey, every male that I'm around, every male, they say the same thing, so we all got to think that way.
Right.
If we done bought you a phone, we done paid for this here phone bill, then why the hell is you not answering the phone or the text message? It don't make no sense. When I make that call, they be like, right, like they think about it.
I got a question.
Exactly that way.
Sisters,
real.
sisters, why y'all answer y'all phone? What's up? What is the issue?
Talk to us about why y'all don't answer.
Well, see,
I answer my phone.
I'm
Well, put your phone, put the mic down there. I want to see. Don't answer their phone. What is she perfect? Hey, answer for them. Answer for them then.
Right.
Okay,
Why
well,
don't they?
I've been corrected enough that I keep my phone next to me, and the main thing he'll say when he gets on the phone is, "Well, I could have been in a car wreck or something could have happened to me, and you're not answering the phone." So
Right.
yeah, I keep the phone.
That's perfection in itself. She been corrected enough. She had to change it. Go ahead. I think she got something.
I think I answer my phone.
What did
For the most part.
Yeah,
for the
we-
most
hey,
part.
Not these sisters.
we got
up
the
in
wrong-
there.
Hey,
These
but when
righteous
she don't,
sisters.
it be the worst
Yo,
damn
but
time.
You're not allowed to not answer your phone,
Right.
though.
What
Because,
is-
hey, because, hey, look, because
You answer when I don't want you to answer shit.
Like Titus say, and it be the man. It be like
Worst
it be
times.
like the worst time. Like
Yes.
when you don't want to pick up your phone when I really need you to pick up the phone.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
So-
if anything, brothers don't be answering the phone.
Right. But that's all right though. That's cool.
Hey, we don't call you that much, so if I'm calling, it's important.
Exactly.
I got a rule though. I said you call me, I'm gonna answer. You send a message.
Look, I would say this: if I'm going to the store to grab some items, answer the phone. I'm
Man,
lost.
you
I'm lost.
answer the
I don't
phone.
remember what you wanted. I don't know what aisle that's
Look, we
on.
on-
Answer the phone.
Man, if you give us, man, to
Shoot.
me, if you give me past 2 items, I ain't gonna remember if I don't write it down. Or you
Hey,
Right.
I'm gonna
I
say-
think I'm gonna remember that.
It's usually like
Milk,
4. It's like 4
bread,
items though. To the at the most you remember, other than
That's
Emmanuel,
why
he
we
might
at the
remember
store.
everything. Shit.
Right,
But
but he
this
remember
brother, only
the
brother
list.
remember everything.
Hey,
But look,
I'm dropping the whole
if we
list.
at the store, what they usually mean? Because I'm just finna run in and out real quick.
Right.
Because don't send your wife to the store for 4 items.
Nah.
Oh, it's right.
Do not do it.
We already know.
She decided that she was supposed to.
We
she was
need-
supposed to grocery
but we
shop. She was supposed-
needed this.
Right, we needed this, and this. A sister was at this store. I went there instead. No.
On a whole different aisle. You
If it's
ain't
2,
supposed
3
to be over
items,
there.
man, just go on get them.
Hey,
over
But
there
we
looking
gonna
at-
call you.
They didn't have the
Right.
brand that I like, so I went to the other store.
Over there
There's
looking
no.
at,
I go here for the meat. I go here for the bread, and here for the veggies.
Right.
Duh.
Over there looking
Duh.
Now that they
for,
do that, we do that every time.
I've been doing this. Yes, and it's been a problem.
babe, look, babe, I worked there before. I know the store. You're going wrong spot.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, give me that Leviticus 19.
I digress.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 11.
Uh huh.
Ye shall not steal,
Right.
neither deal falsely.
What?
Neither deal falsely.
Got a little white lie.
I'm only gonna get 2 things. I'm only gonna get a couple things at the store. You're really going all full blown
Oh,
shopping.
your
Right.
man got a whole lid.
You got the whole plan in mind to do more than that.
Exactly. Keep going.
Neither lie
Uh-huh.
one to another.
Say what?
Neither lie one to another.
So when we read about marriage in the scriptures, it say lie one to another.
It do.
It do say lie one.
Oh
to
my
another.
bad. I'm sorry.
Well, not lie, not lay one
Right.
with another, with your wife.
Lie.
I mean,
Oh,
like,
no. I just heard you. I'm thinking like, look.
No, the
teach
scriptures
don't
tell
lie
you
to each
don't
other.
do that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So you can't tell the little white lies. You can't tell any lies.
Right.
Matter of fact, when has a lie been little?
Hey, in the word they say
It's still okay. Say if it's little, I take that. But look, not one jot or one tittle shall pass And then you gonna still get judged on that little white lie.
Right.
Facts.
Some people like when I guess some people like when you lie to them. You know, they say that in songs. It's a song called "Love the Way You Lie."
Because people hate the truth.
Right.
That's all
Right.
it is.
You
They
can't
hate
handle the truth.
truth.
That means tell me what I want to hear.
Right. Tell me what I don't want to hear.
You look
Said,
good
"Tell
in
me
that
lies,
dress.
Make it sound
No
good.
good and
Do me like the
well.
women from my town would."
You don't look good in
Oh yeah, another thing. I'm glad you said that too.
Yeah.
You want us to tell you the truth. We don't want to lie. So
Right.
if you don't look good in the dress, we're gonna tell you don't look
That you
good.
don't.
And don't get mad when we tell you the truth.
You know what?
Now,
Stop it.
Now we ain't it ain't gonna be that harsh. Like you
Right.
don't look. It's
Exactly.
just like nah.
Like, baby,
you know,
that ain't it.
That's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
not the
Yeah,
one.
Take that one.
Right. That one don't look good on.
What you trying to say? I look like I'm not trying to say nothing.
Right,
You're
I
saying
said
that.
what I was
I just
saying.
said don't wear that one.
Exactly.
You said I'm the ugliest girl in the world.
Who said that?
Right.
All right, we gotta go back to the sisters on there. What are y'all doing?
Right.
What is that?
Is that something?
I feel attacked.
Oh,
Help us. Hey, the haters is gonna block that one. I mean, they're gonna get that one part. They're gonna cut
I
it.
feel
And they're
attacked.
gonna look.
They're
I watched the
attacking
show
that
today.
way,
And
man.
Hey,
I
clear
feel
it up, man.
attacked.
Clear it up.
No. I'm just kidding. But no, like, yeah, it's true.
Say it again. You what?
I'm just kidding.
All praise to the Most
Yeah,
High.
so at that
What
point,
it's about?
They gonna
Repeat
cut
that.
that part out. They don't care.
But no, it's true. It's true. Like, I don't know. Like, it's like we be wanting to hear the truth, but we not ready for it. But like, we don't want you to lie to us, but like, tell the truth. But like, I don't know. It's weird.
Say what we
like,
wanna
Say it in the mic. Say it in the
Like,
mic.
don't tell the whole truth.
Not saying
Lie
it's
to
okay.
me.
Like, it's not okay. But I don't know why we do
Right.
that.
I was gonna say tell the truth, but like at least make it a little gentle.
Not
like,
hurt.
Like,
Yeah.
you still
Like
look
with some
good in
sprinkles
them
on it or
niggas.
something.
'Cause I
Yeah,
put-
you're a beautiful lady, but that dress ain't
Nah,
fit.
smooth
Right.
word.
That's
That
what
one
it
ain't.
Hey, our
The dress
sisters,
just don't look good on you. You
Right.
look good. Just
hey,
not in that dress.
Our sisters miss the smooth words. Just say that. That's
Right.
what it is.
Right,
Just
right,
say that.
right,
I love the Christian church. Pastor
Give
groomed
me
me
smooth
right.
words.
Hold on,
Right.
man. Dang.
Hey, go ahead. We need to get in that video.
A sister on here, she said, just give details what's bad about the outfit.
Right.
What you mean? Hold on.
Wait. If you wearing a dress, it's just one outfit.
Hey, what the
Hey,
hell?
that
I was
means,
gonna say,
look, you gotta be.
She right, but it goes back to kind of what she said and kind of what she said. Because when we start giving the details, they still want those a
Right.
certain way as well.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
It's too
okay,
much.
the details, it sticks too tight right there. That's ugly.
Right.
This look like this. Hey, I
see
don't like how
lumps.
that hang on that. It ugly. But you know,
So
we gotta watch
if-
how we say it. I get it.
Right. So if y'all notice, that's why we got the sisters on here, because we're basically just giving our side. The men, how to keep your husband is, don't put us through those situations. We sweating over here because we got to make sure we don't say this wrong word or this or
Right.
that.
Right.
That's how to help that to keep the marriage right.
Like, we got another sis. She said, yes, let me know what's wrong so I can make it right. LOL. Don't just say, nah, I don't like it.
You say that.
It's easy to say that.
Put
But
your money where your mouth is.
Hey, wife, you need to burn the fat.
All praises though. Okay, she, you know.
Right, and that's a pretty decent way to say it. Burn the fat.
I mean,
and we all on the burn the fat mama.
nah, because look.
There's fat on everyone.
I know that, but
You know
when
what
you
I mean?
say burn the fat, you
It's
was
like-
calling them
you
fat and
calling
sloppy.
it-
But you
No.
technically,
Wait, go ahead.
literally not.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say like, you dress for your spouse. So if he's saying, nah,
Say it
I don't
again.
like
Say it again, sis.
You dress for your spouse.
Look in the camera and say it, because they don't understand.
You dress for your spouse.
Right, because
So-
some sisters don't.
So when you put the clothes on, you're thinking about them saying, "Oh, it's gonna look good. I like it, baby. You're beautiful." But then when you come out there, you're like, I don't like. You know, you start your feelings kind of hurt because you dressing for them.
Damn. All praises.
Uh,
Hey,
what was that?
Jonah did that. Anyway, nah. Hey, I do like what she said
Right,
though.
right.
The point is you dress for your spouse.
Yeah.
You know, I know we went back and forth a little bit about hey this and that, but a lot of sisters and their marriage is jacked up because they don't dress for their spouse. We don't want to. We in the truth. We walking in the scripture. We don't want to see a tight ass dress.
Right.
Cause you ain't dressing for me only.
Right. And hey, that
You not. You gonna go outside and you waiting on the next dude to turn his neck and he be in a circle like this. Damn, you see that, bro? You see that? Oh shit.
He turned in a non-turning chair.
Hey,
Look, they going,
that's another statement too.
Start
Like,
whistling.
when he
Some
does
women-
that?
man, they gonna start whistling. Especially Northern Kingdom brothers.
Okay.
Hey, señorita, you know they be.
Actually, in authentic Northern Kingdom thing, they go like they do that. They do.
Hey, how many sisters heard this? Psst, psst.
Well, that's 19.
That's bad. That
In the 80s, that's funny.
Damn.
Say, little mama.
Hey, shorty. It's DMs now. It's
Hey, let's get in the video, man. Come on, we gonna get lost shit.
We did get lost a little bit.
Shoot.
Hey, some wives
Let's
don't
talk
dress
you,
for their
man.
husbands neither.
Only on Let's Talk True. Go ahead.
If you're gonna go somewhere, I'm fine with that, but just make sure that the kids are taken care of. T, in the beginning when you start talking about I want to get my license, I don't mind that. I want you to go out there and blossom. I mean,
Hey, pause it. Look. You can go wherever you want. Just make sure the kids take care of. You know what that means, sisters? Don't leave them kids with me. You know
Right.
Set them up to be staying with somebody else. No, I'm
either
just
that
kidding.
or make sure everything good. Cause soon as you
Everything.
close that door,
Right.
they start
Right.
screaming on the other
Right.
side of
Hey,
the
this
This
is
bottle
thought-
goes for this type of cry. He need a banana at this hour. You put him down for a nap. Make sure you check this diaper and do this with this. All that.
Right. Yeah,
Whole
they
schedule.
out, this is a thought for brothers. They are our kids, but not mine by myself. So don't leave them with me. Shit, shoot.
Hey, y'all ever be seeing the videos where y'all ever see the videos where it say it be videos where it show the difference between when you leave the kids with a husband,
Right, yes, sir.
or just rather with the what like
Right.
the man throwing the baby across the bed.
Hey, that's how you know that
They doing extra crazy stuff.
Right, they
That's
manage
real.
the house right.
Hey,
man.
the baby eating with their hands at the dinner table. You know what I'm saying? But with the mama, the kid in a high chair and got a spoon.
Hey, little boy, you better get some of that.
Hey, you
Right.
need to see the
Boy,
video.
get your ass over there.
What? How the hell you get on that ceiling fan? The hell is this, brother?
Like, get down here before your mama come.
Hey, go ahead.
fly. You're a peacock. Fly. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
But this is fundamental.
Hey, hold on.
He basically, we ain't gonna never make it through this. He called her
Called an ostrich, man.
You're a peacock. They don't fly but fly. You know what I'm saying?
He basically
Wait,
said she make a
They
too
don't
much
fly,
damn-
right?
She made
Peacock,
too much.
okay.
She made
Peacocks
too
look
much
a little
noise.
better than ostriches though.
what he said.
That colors and stuff.
They got pretty. I
Yeah,
get it.
you
They
see
got
know
that
what he
sound
called her.
though. That sound
Yeah.
they make, bro.
Think about it when you
They
call
look-
her a peacock. I get it. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, go. And she did roll her eyes at him too. That you showing that dishonoring your husband right there.
Hey, buzz,
Now, he ain't. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you bald. You asking to get dishonor, man. Stop shaving your head.
Right.
Just I know that's a commonality with the weak men that we've seen today.
This thing, can you stay on with the kids?
Next time, I'll give you a 24 hours notice.
No, don't give me a 24-hour notice, babe. Give me a 12-year notice.
Damn. He just
Okay.
They
I
our
missed it.
kids. Not. That's crazy. Keep going.
Well, I'm
Okay.
gonna need for you to watch your kids sometimes.
No,
Marcel, this is like a non-negotiable right here.
this is not non-negotiable.
Today, right now, this moment, it is. Like this conversation for watching the kids for 2 hours.
Damn. He look. He
You're trying to say that this right here is non-negotiable?
Can you just do it for me like this one time? This is supposed to be a partnership, but I feel like I'm not getting that partnership from my husband.
This is not going to be a regular
An
occurrence.
ongoing thing. Okay, got you.
This
So
is
the
not
sister
going to
trying
be something that we do.
business
I'm
venture
just getting
that you
out
got
there, going
planned?
to an event.
Is
A lot of
asking her-
people that
I just want to make sure I know what's going on.
Uh-huh.
She has something. Is she about to say it?
Yeah. She was just saying it. Go back just a snap bit. She mentioned it earlier. She going out to like some.
an ongoing thing. Okay, got you.
This is not going to be something that we do.
I'm just getting out there, going to an event. A lot of people that the doorbell just rung.
Get your ass.
I love my husband. Sometimes he can just be too much.
Hey, girl.
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
You look good.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Wait, ain't that the
Pause. You see that?
sister? That's the
They
other
just got done
sister.
arguing. What's the first thing you do? Oh, girl, you look good.
Ain't that the
Damn.
sister? That's the sister from the other
Yep.
dude.
You know what's probably happening once we like get to the bottom of all this? I bet them.
That was the dude
Right.
that. Hold on. Never mind.
We probably won't get to the bottom. I
I
ain't
don't know what
gonna
that
watch
means.
this after
We're
this.
not, but I'm just saying, like, think about.
Yeah. Two bad wives hang together.
That's right.
They
And but
finna-
it look like they're hanging too.
So that you know where that conversation coming at.
Right. You look good.
That evil communication right there.
Like you did yesterday.
Hey, let's get that. Evil communication.
I got you.
1 Corinthians. So y'all understand, like when you, it's never look, and that's what we get with the gossiping and stuff. Listen, if you ain't dealing with your counselor you really shouldn't be really talking to other sisters about your marriage like that. You know, because then now they look either, okay, well, maybe I can get on in there, slide in since you jacking up.
Big facts.
Or, yeah, damn, I thought they down your marriage. And that's how you know your marriage is known by everybody else. And you told one sister.
I saw a meme the other day. It was like a guy, he was like sitting at a computer screen and he was all up on it and he was typing and the caption said, "Me looking through your profile trying to see if you got any problems with your man." You see what I'm saying? Like, that's a thought process. Like, don't be talking, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you're dealing, like you said, with your counselor. Don't be talking all your business because remember, you know what I'm saying? It's everywhere. The devil, he everywhere. He can jump into the mind of anybody. You know what I'm saying? Have somebody in the wrong mindset thinking about your marriage problems.
Right. Like,
it's not your business.
what was that? Who is that? Trey Songz, Mr. Steal Your Girl?
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
It's another song about something like that. He tell you all the. It was a song. He was just telling all the problems. He don't like you, this and that. It might have been Mario or some shit. Shoot stuff. Go ahead.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15 and verse 33.
Uh-huh.
Be not deceived.
It say what?
Be not deceived.
Why?
Evil communications corrupt good manners.
So the good manner, well, stuff, it ain't good manners in the marriage right now. But the manners you understand about keeping your household together that you might have heard from, and this is one thing too, because the grandparents back in the day, they had a structure. They knew that I had to be with him forever. But like my grandparents, they were like, it was longevity. This new wave, I'm a 30-year-old grandparent. It ain't working.
They knew not to talk about their business too with
To everybody.
They knew about that. Old folks would tell you that.
Especially in the country.
Don't
Everybody, the
run
whole
telling your
country
business
hear
out to
about it.
everybody. Everybody and their mama gonna know now.
That evil communication, that just a mess up everything. It's like throwing a virus into the system and think it ain't gonna jack up something. That's what happens.
Two wicked people hanging together just gonna bead wickedness off of each other and grow more and more wicked together.
Right.
Scripture say all flesh consort to his like.
Meanwhile, you see little things where they, like you said, it's probably some stuff going on. Meanwhile, the sister, yeah, your husband is that, yeah, damn, he bad. And then she sliding on the side like damn.
He telling her she look good when she come in the door. Meanwhile, she getting the other ear filled up with what's going wrong in their relationship. And her relationship bad too. Remember, that is the woman from the other
How often does
household.
she answer the door when she visits? And she like, oh, go get the door, and she's in the room.
Every time that's an
Those
alone
little-
moment for him to let her know she bad. In
Yeah,
his
you look
mind.
good. And then you already know her husband. What?
Yep, tripping. And
He's
cheating
that's
and-
with somebody else.
Right. Yep.
Damn.
It's some change. Hey, it ain't really that, you know.
Hey, go ahead
strong
and
of an
play.
allegation.
Go ahead and play it. Video.
Play that.
Video.
Come here to steal my wife?
That's right. Marcel, I am not stealing your wife. I am rescuing her from the last century.
Hey, look, there's something I wanted to holler at you about. Listen, you and Martell, y'all got your thing. You guys are doing what Martell and Melody do.
Right.
Me and Tisha are doing kind of what me and Tisha do, and it works. So
I think.
okay, well, you can know it does work. Tisha can, go out there, have fun.
We're not going out to have fun. We're going out to network and meet some people.
Make some power moves.
That's right.
Okay, that's kind of not where we're going with it. We're not going to be a power couple. We're kind of like the regular couple.
Marcel, stop it.
No, at the end of the day, I'm not going to be no Martell. I'm not going to be having 3 kids and working, doing all this other stuff.
But you
while
do
my wife out there.
just have 3 kids though, Marcel.
She has 3 kids and I just happen to be their dad.
You think so? Hey, girl.
Man, you see that?
Look at you.
Hey,
Look
Paul.
good.
And that's a whole nother conversation of men not want to be fathers.
Right.
We ain't saying we don't watch our kids.
Right. We do not condone that behavior.
Right. But that's ridiculous right there. And that can mess up the marriage. Like, sometimes I don't know their situation or what they're doing, but like, sometimes sisters do need a little break. And it's our job to make sure that, watch this. Go to Ciroc, what is that, 25-1? 26-1? Yeah. 25-1.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
In 3 things I was beautified.
Uh-huh.
And stood up beautiful, both before God and men. The unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, a man and a wife that agree together.
A man and a wife that agrees together. So sometimes the man has to get off his high horse and take the kids for a little bit.
That's right.
Just a little bit. Give them a little break so they can make sure they manage the house properly.
Facts.
Just a little bit. Not saying where they can go out and network and all that super, being, look how she dressed, this and that. It's certain stipulations to it.
Right.
But yeah, sometimes they need a little break.
Hey, chapter 7 and verse 26. Chapter 7 and verse 26, because what the sister not understanding is, the compromise comes in when you submit to your husband's order.
Right.
The scriptures talk about we got to agree together, but if you got your own agenda and I got my own agenda, we will never agree.
Mm-hmm.
Read that. Isaiah.
The book of Sirach, chapter 7, you said verse 26. 26. Verse 26. Hast thou a wife after thy mind?
Hey, that's how we're going to agree together. Your mind needs to be as my mind.
Right.
If I'm a nigga and I don't want to raise the kids, then that's going to be a whole different thing right there. You know what I'm saying? But our job as men is to lead the household, lead the people the right way in righteousness, take care of our families. And our women, your job is to just, how can I get my mind like his? All right. Hey, husband, what do you think about this, this, and this? I want to make sure I'm thinking about this right. That's how you should be thinking. Don't be thinking on your own, coming up with your own plan. Well, I'd rather go to the little ball and do this. And your husband like, no. You like, no, yes. He's like, no. You need to be training your mind to be like his. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Forsake her not.
That's how you going to keep a spouse. Your husband ain't going to want to forsake you if your mind is after his. Right?
But give not thyself over to a light woman.
And don't be that light woman. That's the opposite of that. You want to do your own thing. I want to do this. I think this is better for the family. Husbands, get your mind right so that the only compromise comes in is where the woman is just submitting to you. Like, you don't go backwards. She goes forward. You understand?
Right. Hey, let me get one more scripture. Jump over to chapter 10 in the same Sirach, verse 1.
The book of Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 1. A wise judge will instruct.
Because we're supposed to be the judges, right?
Yes, sir.
A wise judge what?
Will instruct his people.
His people.
And the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
It's well ordered. So his people, meaning, yes, your household, your wife, you will instruct. But a lot of times it's not like that. It's okay, well, yeah, I'm going to go do my thing and you go do your thing. No, it has to be a guidance. It has to be, what's your favorite scripture? Order. It has to be order in the relationship in order for it to be governed right. Hey, let's go back to the video.
Thank you. So do you, as always.
Hey, Paul. Hey, y'all, we coming right back. We got to go to a break, all right?
Yeah. You might not know. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Jump in the situation, contemplating how it's no problem, solve everything. With the Bible, tell the people that the end is getting closer. The smoke will blow you over. The vengeance of the Lord. Look, I don't see how you live it. You spend your whole life wilding, profiling a nobody. When you should have been an Israelite or somebody. A light thing, this ain't nothing for a maker. May the Lord say you, may the Lord keep you, may the Lord bless you. May He show you how to be enlightened, take you to a schooling and show you about His laws. Turn you to a changed man, a made man, a just man, just into the holy land. Don't start nothing, it wouldn't be nothing then. Let me tell you what you're dealing with. We the Israelites, alright. We the Israelites, alright. We the Israelites, alright. Alright. Don't start nothing, then it wouldn't be nothing. Let me tell you who you messing with. We the Israelites, alright. We the Israelites, alright. We the Israelites, alright. Yeah. Put on your your fringes. Don't never cut your beard. Take heed to the laws, cause God is who you fear. It started with a little faith and then it got bigger. Understand commandments got you feeling a little different. Pressure bust price, feel the pressure, stop sinning. A humble and beginning, start reading the book of Genesis. A stumbling block for amendment, but the chosen got the remedy. Reading through the book, got you feeling like it's history. Read about the ships and now you feeling that it's meant to be a parable. I know it's shareable, something that's memorable. Literally the spiritual, cursing for a visual. It's a breathtaking feeling when you find out you're Israel. Don't start nothing, then it wouldn't be nothing then. Let me tell you what you're dealing with. We the Israelites, alright. We the Israelites, alright. We the Israelites, alright. Alright, alright. Don't start nothing, then it wouldn't be nothing then. Let me tell you who you messing with. We the Israelites, alright. We the Israelites, alright. We the Israelites, alright. Alright, alright. Yeah, Sabbath coming in, got everything before the evening. My head stay knocking to Israelite music. Studied session last night and it was off the heathen. Brothers in the spirit saying thank you, Jesus. Simplicity of Christ, but the flesh won't make it easy. Test me before you bless me in different season. We trying to rule the world so they gon' charge up for treason. No reason for the panic, the spirit automatic. Our righteousness should always make the sinner feel the tension. The acts of the apostles, can you keep a secret? I see this like a movie. Catching up suspense, we're catching their attention. We're raising up suspicion. Don't start nothing, then it wouldn't be nothing then. Let me tell you what you're dealing with. We the Israelites, alright. We the Israelites, alright. We the Israelites, alright. Alright, alright. Don't start nothing, then it wouldn't be nothing then. Let me tell you who you messing with. We the Israelites, alright. We the Israelites, alright. We the Israelites, alright. Alright, alright. Yeah.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go take my throne, cause I'm a shoo-in for Hater of the Year.
I'd like to welcome all you to the 9th Annual International Player
That boy is
Haters
Benny
Ball.
Hanna.
Oh, man. Hey, 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 hey. Man, you corny. Hey. Give me your script. Second page flip. Ain't got time to fix your lip. Bread and butter, better taste this. Come with cuts, that's a facelift. We'll fix it like Dickin' the Dickin'. Prophesy from the streets to the streets. Pass the line, we bringing the drink. Sweet as honey, it's bitter to you. They killing the youth, but we still twerk. Flipping bricks that we still work. Still. Sucker guys say you still perfect. Don't believe it, you still worth it.
Yes, sir. And we back with Let's Talk Truth.
Yes.
This brother zoned out.
Come on, man.
Hey, we're gonna jump right. Hey, go ahead with the the poll of the week.
All right. So we back with another poll this week, right?
Uh-huh.
We gotta have another poll because sometimes people be listening and they're disagreeing the whole time.
Yeah,
They just don't want to call and I ain't got time to deal with them Israelites. Right, they gonna gang up on me, whatever. But I disagree. So you can hide in your shell and vote on this disagreement, all right? So the poll is, the marriages in our community are just fine. Leave all those extra rules out of it. You know, meaning, you know, y'all Israelites, y'all doing too much. You know, as long as I go to the club and we co-parent, then we're gonna be all right. Or we need to govern our marriages by God laws, and only then will they last. So that's the options. Marriages without God's laws, marriage with God's laws. The choice is yours now. The ball is in your court. Make your vote. Tell us, we want to know what y'all think.
Also, man, just
keep doing what you're doing or change.
Right, call in.
Right.
You got to. Hey, what's the school number again? You know about heart.
Oh, you want them to call the school? Or you
Just
want
call all of it. We need to call everything.
Okay. Hey, well, call us here on Let's Talk Truth at 833-1-833-878-7234, extension 7. All right? Call in and talk your truth. And then call us at the school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to, later on,
You
you
want
want to
help
see
with
what we
your
about.
marriage.
Right. You want help with your marriage. You want counsel. You want to, all that. Learn about who you are. Get back to the laws of God. Fix your whole life. Build your foundation on a rock. 855-484-4842, extension 751 for Arkansas. All right, that's 855-484-4842, extension 751.
Right.
right.
So, hey, we got proverb or verbs of the week.
Proverbios.
Right? Hey, I want the one in Sirach.
Okay. 27.
Yes, sir. Sirach. Sirach.
All right.
And no, we ain't talking about the drink.
Right.
Bring it out, man.
Ciroc. What they talking about?
Man, that's
Mix
gonna
that
help my
with real
marriage.
orange juice.
Sirach gonna help my marriage.
Not Ciroc.
Cap.
But Ciroc.
Hey, go ahead.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 27 and verse 3.
Come on.
Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord.
Right. Diligently in the fear of the Lord. Read.
His house.
His what?
His house.
His what?
His house shall soon be overthrown.
It's going to be overthrown. Because think about this. If you're not diligent in it, if you don't give a damn about your marriage, your house, it's going to be overthrown. Somebody else going to slide in there. It's going to happen. But what did it say, though? It said if a what?
Unless a man hold himself
what?
A man.
It starts with the man. To instruct the house, to guide the house, it starts with the man.
That's right.
So yes, the head of the house has to be in order with the Lord in order for his house to be guided right. So it won't be destroyed.
Right.
You got another one?
Proverbs 11 and 29.
Let's
get that. Proverbs 11, 29, because this is a precept for the one you just pulled. It just laying backing off of that. If you not keeping the commandments, because some people think the fear of the Lord is, whatever, something different. Fearing God is keeping his commandments. If you fear God, you're not going to do the things that will cause him to judge you, right? So to keep God's commandments, that's how you're going to keep your house in order. Read that, Proverbs 11, 29.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 11 and verse 29. He that troubleth his own house.
When you don't keep the commandments, you're going to be only troubling your house because you're not raising your kids like the fear of the Lord says. You're not working like the fear of the Lord says.
Right.
You lying. You're stealing. You're dealing falsely like the fear of the Lord says not to do. So when you do those things, you're troubling your house, right?
Shall inherit the wind.
The Lord is going to blow your house away. You're going to look up one day and that marriage is going to be destroyed and
little
gone.
pig is the wolf gonna come through.
Yep.
And destroy.
Huff and puff and blow your house down. Right. It's going to be too far to turn back. Now you're looking back like, man, people say like we can't fix our marriage like it's done because the Lord blew it away. Because you were troubling your house. Read that one more time.
He that troubleth his own house shall inherit the wind.
Think about that. Come on.
And the fool shall be servant to the wise of heart.
That's all I wanted on that. So that goes right with what you brought out in Ecclesiastes.
Exactly. Right. Hey, let's go back. Let's get the next video. Because this one right here is ridiculous. And we seen it. I think we had them last time, but. Hey, what is it?
I'm done talking to you because you can't even follow instructions right.
Man, we showed a little snippet last
The way
time.
you shock me, shock me. Because look what I'm doing, walking the other way.
Right, come sit down. Come sit down.
You good, babe?
LT, can you come sit down, please?
If you don't boogie. Is he shocked? Ah! How you shocking me? I didn't do nothing. You're the one doing it. He's out of sight again. You gotta follow instructions.
You
Pause it. Hey, because we didn't explain to them what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? So in this little exercise or whatever that's happening between these married couples, I'm gonna make it quick. Whenever the spouse is not doing what the other spouse wants them to do or listening or whatever, you shock them. They have like a shock belt or something on where they can shock each other. So it's kind of like get their attention, but cause a little pain so that they can, make them understand like, hey, do what I need you to do. So
yeah, this is marriage boot camp.
Right.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna find out later because I trust the process.
Right, say that, man, because you do notice that. Pause it real quick.
Only.
Right.
There we go.
Right.
Only black people need marriage boot camp. It don't make no sense. The Asian, you don't see them doing that.
Nah.
Man, why is it gotta be called boot camp though?
I guess they gotta whip us in the shape.
Man,
you got a taser on you.
Right. The Bible is your boot camp.
He look like
Kanye.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come back over here.
All I'm saying to you, if I'm doing what I'm not supposed to be doing, whatever's on the list, please hit me because I want to learn.
You gonna feel crunchy later.
Go set the down.
I tried. I went back.
So you want me to do what's on the list? Okay.
That's
now you gonna get hit on that.
You such a
Shut up.
Flavor.
You're such a fool. You're
Now I gotta be the bad guy.
You so petty. That hurt. I didn't say. You see what I'm saying? I didn't say anything to him.
You don't have to say nothing. It's what you're doing.
Oh my God.
You are
Shock
walking
me.
electricity.
He's just shocking now.
Now, since you want to be an ass, I'm gonna be an ass. Yeah, you do that. You for a reason.
No, you didn't shock me for no reason.
Shock you for a reason.
I'm talking to them. I'm not talking to you.
I'm talking to you.
Now, I can't even trust you.
You lucky you got it all right now. I'll be hitting it 3 times.
I don't care. I don't
This
care.
really
Leave me
looks like
alone.
acting.
Leave me
You
alone.
lucky. You done got hit about 5 times right now.
You so whack. You can't even follow simply.
Put it back on your wrist.
And because you don't even know what I'm shocking you, shocking me out of spite.
How you know I'm shocking you out of?
You just said I was yelling and I wasn't yelling. You don't never learn nothing. So what am I doing here? Wasting my time? Time is money and you don't pay the bill. So don't waste my time.
Yo, I swear you're supposed to be electrocuted right now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the end of the video? Yeah, keep playing it.
If I would have got stopped right now, I would have deserved it. But you know what wasn't part of the list?
Look at this. Look at this. Stop. You lost the words? Bro, that's hate right there.
Hatred.
That look, I bet you they didn't imply this. Go to Sirach 6. A lot of these marriages is not applied like this. Prove a friend.
The book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 7.
Uh-huh.
If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
Right. Matter of fact, jump up a verse.
Verse 6.
Uh-huh.
Be in peace with many.
Say what?
Be in peace with many.
Was there any peace in that just now?
Hell no.
The Bible says, be at peace with many. Read.
Nevertheless, have but one counselor of 1,000.
Have one counselor of 1,000. You on national TV.
Reality.
Or reality TV, broadcasting your whole relationship.
Right.
Bruh. And you ain't getting no counsel. That's their guidance to put your boot there, put a zap on somebody. That's just a relationship to be able to say, yeah, you can really beat your wife.
Cap.
Or you can beat your husband.
Cap.
Are we not? Not seeing that?
That's what they feeding our people. Like they show black marriages. It's okay to throw tennis balls at each other. So sisters in.
I think them was apples.
Crazy thing is that's fake. Well, yeah, or apples.
Which is harder.
And they doing that. That's scripted. But our
Right,
sisters gonna be at home doing that because they think that's what they supposed to be doing.
Right.
Now some of that,
That was bad
I don't know. Look, I don't. Yeah, some of it, but that's crazy though.
Right.
And that's where you get a lot of those. The dude killed the woman, or she stabbed him to death, stuff like that. Cause they watch that evil communication. Go ahead, play it.
Play.
Word? Yo, look at this anger management.
You poked the bear.
You just disrespected me. Damn,
That shit hurt. I know it hurt, bro.
You don't feel bad. You should be ready to say sorry.
Stop.
He hurt.
This man,
He not crying, is he?
Bro, no, he thinking like I'm about to go whoop this shit.
I thought he was crying.
No, look at him, man. He probably
Hurt
crying
a
too.
little.
Shoes. He mad as heck though.
Hey, let me get 1 Peter 3:9 real quick.
1 Peter 3:9.
Yeah. Real quick. Hey, this really goes for any type of interaction, any type of relationship, but definitely in your marriage. Because it's only going to get worse for the two of them. He buzzing her. She pushing him. She pushing chairs. She throwing apples. What's next? How bad does it really get? Exactly. Yeah. How bad does it really get? Read.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 3 and verse 9. Not rendering evil for evil.
Don't render evil for evil. Somebody got to take the high road. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be the bigger man or woman. Read.
Or railing for railing.
Railing for railing. They going back and forth with one another, and it's only getting worse. And it's probably going to get even worse than that. Read on.
But contrariwise, blessings, knowing that ye are thereunto called.
That's all I want. Not rendering evil for evil and railing for railing. That's major in a relationship.
Right.
Major in a marriage.
What y'all think about that, sisters? Is that acceptable?
You won't.
What I was gonna say is from the beginning. I think you guys pulled in Proverbs, in the multitude of words they're seeing. So literally she was upset because he wasn't telling her what she wanted to hear. So she started getting riled up, and they both started going back and forth.
Right.
So a lot of it was that, like Officer was saying, she was going railing for railing. Too many words caused the whole issue with actually throwing something at him.
Craziness,
And
silliness,
and no
madness.
proper communication at all. That she got.
Hey, go.
Go ahead, sis.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, you know, it's okay for us to be the bigger person sometimes, like, and a lot of times, like, in situations, like, we're outweighing, like, our husbands in the who did the most wrong anyway. But, like, what we'll do is, like, we'll be so emotional and so, again, prideful, and, like, instead of just being like, you know what, I'm sorry, can we just, you know, make this right? Like, we just continue to pick at it, and then next thing you know, like, you see in the video, the sister is throwing stuff, and, you know, it's like, all she had to do was take a minute, you know what, I'm sorry, can we step to the side and talk about this for a minute? But all that pride, it's like, no, I'm gonna throw stuff. And she's doing that because she wants him to start running after her, like, no, baby, please,
Right,
please,
exactly.
please, you know.
That's what it is.
That women like that.
Right.
Hey, but in the scripture,
I ain't running after-
you in the spirit because the
Me and
scriptures
that
say exactly what you just said. What you about to say? Hey,
Say
I'm
me
gonna
and
can I read
run
this real quick.
Yeah.
So Ecclesiasticus 28. Start at 11. Because what did the Bible say? Ecclesiasticus 28 and verse 11. Is being the bigger person scriptural? Is this something that God said you actually have to do? Read that for me.
The book of Sirach, chapter 28 and verse 11. And hasty contention kindleth a fire.
So you getting mad all quick is gonna kindle a fire, read.
And in hasty fighting sheddeth blood.
Next thing you know, this is gonna result to bloodshed. The sister gonna end up getting stabbing her brother, busting the windows out his car, doing all these different things, read.
If thou blow the spark, it shall burn.
If you keep on, and if he gonna argue back and she argue back, the fire is gonna get big. Is just gonna get bigger and bigger. Read.
If thou spit upon it.
But one of them has to say, "I'm going to spit on this fire. I'm gonna put water on it." That's what you have to do in marriages, husbands and wives. Be the one that spits on the fire. Read.
It shall be quenched.
And that's gonna quench it. It's done now. Like officers bringing out railing for railing. If that first person does the railing, don't give it back. Well, you can be the cutoff spot. Read.
And both these come out of thy mouth.
Both of these come out of your mouth. So you got the power to keep the peace in your marriage. When your spouse starts to argue with you, just don't argue back. Spit on it, like the scriptures say. Be the bigger person. That's all I want on that.
Can I get something real quick? James chapter 3. James 3 and let me see.
5.
I ain't want to be long. We can start at 5 though.
Oh, you want to get what point you want?
That's cool. Verse 5.
James chapter 3 and verse 5. Even so, the tongue is a little member.
So, no, like the tongue is a little member of the body. But read on.
And boasteth great things.
It boasteth great things because your tongue is the things that you think, you can bring it out. You see what I'm saying? Your tongue, your conversation can destroy somebody, or you can use it for exhorting.
Right.
Read on.
How great a matter a little fire kindled.
It said, how great a matter a little fire kindled. So like the scripture we just went to, the conversation is that fire. You know what I'm saying? But it's constantly being built up by that little member, which is the tongue, off of your conversation. We ain't got to go through all of it, but just know conversation is everything when it comes to.
So that's like leadership mentioned. I said this many times as well. That sticks and stones may break my bones,
but they say
the
words never hurt.
Right.
False.
Bruh, that's why our argument keeps on going and going because it's words going back and forth.
Exactly, and it's built off of hate, bro. You start despising that person. That conversation gets so deep, and then you gonna put your hands on them.
Watch this. Can I get verse 8 real quick though?
Damn, I just dropped that.
I'll read it. It says, "But the tongue can no man tame. It is unruly evil, full of deadly poison." So, like Bishop, he went into it yesterday. This is just something that you have to practice. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna be slip ups. You ain't gonna never just stop, offending somebody. But it's the control. It's a discipline behind your conversation, the words that you use.
Right. Exactly. And let's play the video.
Somebody gonna get hurt, man.
Make some applesauce. Rap about apples. I'm a thrower, and I'm not gonna throw punches.
Mocking,
and I was actually
bro.
trying to be funny with it. I told him to go make applesauce.
Crazy, man.
All boot campers. To the
Lord
boot
have
camp
mercy.
room. All boot campers to the boot camp room.
He's angry.
How do you guys think you did? Could you figure it out?
Hmm?
Could you figure it out, Tahiri?
I think he was enticing me to become that person that I don't want to be anymore. And then I look crazy to y'all. I look extra aggressive.
Yo, you look on. Yo, like for real, man. Yo, no. Fuck it out. Oh, no. Like, you lucky I don't hurt you, yo.
Are you kidding me? This house is on fire.
Just do that apple.
Hey, stop. What she say?
This house is on fire.
Fire.
It's on fire. Damn.
Woe be to them.
But look what happened.
Wow.
He got fed up.
He did.
He got fed up. Hey, let's get that. Give me a Proverbs 6.
I already know what you want.
Go ahead.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 13.
Uh-huh.
He winketh with his eyes.
Uh-huh.
He speaketh with his feet.
He speak with his feet. Come on.
He teacheth with his fingers.
He teacheth with his fingers. Now, that was a situation that was revved up over time, but that's how it happens. It built, what'd you say, pressure, what's your statement?
Pressure make them pop.
Pressure makes you, or bust pipes make you pop, however it go. Once pressure's built up so much, it's got to come out.
Right.
You hold it in, this will happen, it's going to happen. And then next thing you know, we start teaching with his hand, his fingers.
Right.
You start choking. But hey, that's because that relationship wasn't guided right. So and then the guy that's over hosting is like, so how did it go? What you mean? And then they all confused, like, what happened? She threw an apple at his head.
Right.
Hey, it's a comment a sister said she didn't get no ass whoopings. Basically saying when her growing up,
right,
she wasn't getting whoopings. You know what I'm saying? She was
discipline.
No discipline. She probably had them parents that would rather just let me talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you need, like the scriptures say,
nobody
talk to them. Tell them why you finna whoop their ass. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But nah, I'm just talk to you. Now she probably grew up beating up on her cousins, her sisters, and never had no type of punishment behind it.
She was a daddy's girl.
She was a daddy's girl. She probably was hitting on him.
He protected all her bad habits.
Daddy's girl, my baby.
Whoopings is very, very important.
Right.
Exactly.
A lot of problems in marriage stems from people's childhoods and how they were raised. That's really the whole reason why most people have problems in their marriage.
Right.
You about to say something?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to say real quick, like I know like most of the radio show, like we've been talking about like, you know, women and our problems, stuff like that. And, you know, they've touched on men as well. But like I know it's mostly been women, and like, you know, from a woman in the world, like you might be watching this and be like, dang, like all they doing is getting on women. But like I said earlier, like it's a tough pill to swallow, you know, but we are a big part of the problem, unfortunately. Like it even hurts to say, it's like, dang, like, you know, I'm a woman myself. But like I think about even when I was a kid, like who got into the most fights at schools? Females. Who was in the most drama? Females. Like even when you watching a video, after her tit for tatting with her spouse, she is still sitting there smiling. Like she's smiling,
right, like she didn't do what she just did.
And then she's like, "Are you serious?" Like she didn't do.
Like she's innocent.
Right. That's evil. That's when you can if she's smiling and she laughing like, okay.
Right,
bro. That's Satan. That's the devil. Bro.
Hey, if you
in the whole argument, what you laughing?
It might be crazy.
Listen, if you can sit there and do some evil, wicked stuff, no matter what it is, and then laugh about
that's
it,
Satan.
Laugh, you the devil.
Go ahead, eat 'em.
You're an abomination, right?
Exactly.
Right. Sorry, it kind of hit me home a little bit. There's something going on here.
That's right.
What do you do?
Right,
You got none of the things for us?
No bites.
And he
Hey,
forgot he's sleeping.
let me get
Come on now,
let me get
dawg.
First Peter 3:1 real quick. I know we wait.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Read First Peter 3:1 real quick.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 3 and verse 1.
Hey, look, the sister brought out something heavy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it does fall on the sisters. Hey, it is what it is. Here's a scripture to help you out. Read.
Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands.
First off, you got to be in subjection to your own husbands. You have to. It is what it is. It's the order. It's the divine order of things. Read.
That if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wives.
Your husband can be won by your conversation. You can be that difference between blowing the spark, spitting it out, all of that. The next thing that you do in an argument or a disagreement can control the outcome.
Right. That's right.
Think about that for a second. You see what I'm saying? You're that thing that can change the way that everything goes. So a man can be won by your conversation. So if you choose to go back and forth, hey, it's not going to be good for you. But if you choose to have that moment where you stay in the spirit, you see what I'm saying? Guess what? It's going to be good results. Read on.
Verse 2. While they behold your chaste conversation coupled with fear.
Chaste conversation coupled with fear. I know if you're having a conversation that's got fear involved with it, that means you're being mindful. You're being mindful of what can happen. You see what I'm saying? So you're thinking about what you're saying before you start thinking about what you're going to do or not saying anything at all. All right? That's all I want. Yeah, that's
Hey,
it.
I'll pray. Hey, go back to the video. And I seen as soon as the video, when it happened, sisters on up here was like, they was shocked. Like, that's a shocking thing to see that. Cause you know.
I'm going to count.
I did. That's it. I did want to say something. Technically, that is it. I did want to say something though. That guy, that bald-headed guy, that was like, don't you know, like, what was his job? Like, is he the help? Is he the counselor? What is he? Is he help?
On a show like that,
Do
he
you
probably part of
approve?
like instigation a little bit too.
Well, I know. I'm saying though, like, is he the guy that approved the zapping? The roughness in the relationship?
Right.
Was that the counselor to go to? It wasn't.
Right. That's how you know they wanted that drama for sure.
They wanted to play a game.
Oh yeah. Let's check that real quick. Yeah.
Hey, so as y'all know, we're gonna let the officer. He got to put up, what we talked about today real quick. Show the people what we talked about today real quick.
Bring it out.
So that we can get into the poll.
The poll.
The poll.
Did we talk truth or no?
Did we talk truth or not? All right.
Or not.
So let's see what they said. Also, let's see what they said.
The marriage in our community, the marriages in our community are just fine. Leave all those extra rules out, or we need to govern our marriages by God laws, and only then will they last. It looks like there's one person out there that feels like, hey, everything is good, leave it the way it is. I can do bad all by myself.
Right.
And then you got 8 votes that says, you know what I'm saying, hey, you need to get to God's laws. We need to govern our marriages and everything on this Bible. Hey, y'all in the spirit, y'all know what's up. The one, hey, I guarantee it's either going to destruction, you probably got a lot of problems, or whatever. Let's see what we got on the other
trying to go
page.
to boot camp.
Right, they trying to go to boot camp, get zapped and whatnot.
Right.
On the next one, it says we got 5 votes, and all of them state that, hey, our marriages should be governed by God's laws.
That's right.
Hey, let's
That's
see-
the
hey,
viewers.
hey,
That's
hold
not
on.
us.
Let's stay on there. Let's see some of the comments real quick.
Let's see. Underplay for the overplay. Vaccine. Oh, yeah. Most High in Christ bless VUA. Let's see. It said right here, what she say? Angel Israel says, hey, I'm single and been accused of never answering my phone, and it's true. I don't always check my messages. I don't always check my messages either. I don't know what it is. Okay. So she just let us know why y'all don't be answering the phone.
Hey, you never
And she's
know.
single.
You never know what call or text is coming to your phone, man. That could be life and death. That's just how I
Yeah.
look at it.
Right.
Right. Especially if it's like more than 3, and you start calling like, they're like, damn. Then you got to FaceTime. You still don't answer the FaceTime because you know that
Hey.
little sound on FaceTime.
Love is kind. Clearly she wants to wear it for a reason, so help her make it work. My bad. I'm sorry. I wasn't doing that response.
Nope, we're gonna tell her
Right.
what it's gonna be.
Clearly
Right.
she
Let's
wants to
clear
wear it
that
for a
up.
reason. Help
Yeah.
her make it work.
No,
Now
I'ma
let me
help
help
her.
you help yourself and do what I do what I need
said.
you to do it. You know?
Right.
Let's see. He don't want to do nothing. Your relationship issues don't belong on social media. You're indirectly seeking attention from another man or another woman. Shruggy. Sarah says, that is one thing I learned even before the truth. Never tell anyone about your problems in marriage, especially your parents. Not everyone has good intentions. You will forgive your spouse, but your mom wouldn't. Always esteem your Lord highly, so instead of everyone looking at home like, they're looking at him like the king he is.
Hey, so it was a heavy part in there. Go back up. It said something about what?
Talking about the parents never. That's real. Yeah, when you speak about your marriage issues to people, especially family members, hey, they holding those grudges.
Right,
That's all they can remember. They don't see none of the good and stuff. They only thinking about the bad stuff.
Especially if you're in the truth.
Right,
They looking at like, you got my baby doing this stupid, crazy stuff.
Exactly.
They looking for
you
the fault
ain't
in
making bad, especially if you got married in the truth. Like you met a person in the truth and y'all married each other. Even more so. You know what I'm saying? Think about that, y'all. Think about that. Good point, sis. Good point. Hey, look like it switched up. On the other one, look like 9 votes came in now, and one of them also says, hey, we should do this. So there's about 10% of people out there that think that they doing good on their own, and that's why we have so many tore-up marriages and tore-up situations, and that you modeling your life after TV.
And call in, because
Right.
what are the extra rules that need to be left out? Is it all of them?
Right.
Or like, what is it that you're seeing that we're overdoing?
What did you see? Yeah, what did you learn today, or what did you see that told you, yeah, nah, I ain't with that? All right? The worst thing you can do is smile in your man's face when he is serious as hell. Yeah, that's facts. That's big facts.
Hey, let me. Hey, I posted another video real quick. And start at 1 minute and 30 seconds. 1 minute, 30 seconds. And it's another Oprah video. So yeah, so we talking about it. Y'all gotta understand, hey. It's gonna be a communication thing for marriage, right? How to keep a spouse, communication, getting the right counsel. And we talking about men that's learned in the Bible. And we ain't talking about your pastor, because they'll counsel you to leave your wife so they can have her.
They will.
That's gonna counsel right there.
There's plenty of fish in the sea.
Right. Give that fish to me. That's what they're gonna say. But look, the Bible right here, all right? Go ahead.
The number of failures and the number of disappointments that you have walked her through without an explanation. You gotta own it, Mr. Will.
Yeah.
Yes, Miss Carey. Yeah.
It's a painful thing when you have to.
Hey, pause it real quick. I don't remember. We played this one last time, right? And remember when they walked in the building, she was like looking at him. So go back to the first one that we watched, the first episode, the show, and she basically like, that's husband and wife. She was like, "What's up, nigga?"
Yep.
Like, "What's up?"
Yep.
Like no hug, no greeting, or nothing. That's sad right there. This is an older couple right here. Go ahead.
That's the two.
For the pride.
Hold so many of your feelings inside because if I let my feelings out, I feel he won't see the vulnerability. He'll see it as a weakness.
Oh, yeah. Let's test it. Let's test it. Look at your husband and tell him, I am afraid to be vulnerable with you. I'm afraid
to be vulnerable with you.
Because?
Because I didn't think you cared.
Yes.
Cap.
Hey, you hear that?
I do care.
Well, move in and let her know. Move in and let her know you care.
Hey, pause it real quick. What's that on his head? What's that on his head?
Yarmulke. Oh, dang.
That's why he don't care.
Come on, man.
I do care. No, you don't.
I do want to. If y'all know, like she said, she didn't think he cared, which is establishing in what?
She didn't even ask.
There wasn't no communication.
Right. Exactly. That's why I would have said that's part of him though. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of us got that issue. We talked about it the first part.
We did.
Communication. We don't have, look, when it comes to men, it's harder for us to just say, you know, say we'll do what's on our mind, this and that. It's kind of like okay, yeah, you supposed to do this and that. I shouldn't have to exhort. You know what I mean? But that's just something that we got to practice. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to start implementing in our marriages. Conversation with the wives is everything to them.
Right.
Just like we were talking about with the dress. It's simple. We saying, listen, don't wear that. But nah, they won't. Okay, why don't you want to wear it? Why do you extra stuff?
So on our end, it's the lack of communication or not communicating enough.
Right.
Right. And on the other end is like you talk too much about something, or you want to go extra on some situation when it's really not needed.
Right.
So it really has to be a balance.
Right.
The scripture tell you, like, can two walk together unless they be agreed? In order for that to happen, we have to. It's all based off of this.
Right.
The foundation. All right, keep playing that video. I think it stop at like 3:20.
Let her know you care.
Honey, I care. I do.
And that let her know, please forgive me. Please, for not being able to show you I care.
Show you I care.
Tell her, I was so busy.
I was so busy.
Trying not to be like my father. Tell her. Tell her.
Trying not to be like that.
I didn't know who to be like.
I didn't know who to be like.
Yeah, you were right, baby. I ended up doing to you what he did to my mother.
Please forgive me.
Please.
And look, just in case, because I think some people may be distracted by all the crying. They not realizing what's being said.
Right, they looking over that.
Yeah, the problem is,
And that goes back to what your wife said about being raised a certain way.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. The problem is now we're seeing the issue is that he didn't have a father. He never seen another man love a woman the right way. So therefore, he doesn't really love his wife. He's like, well, I really don't know what to do. I've never seen the example. So that's our job as the men of this generation. Now, the Israelites, the repenting men of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we got to teach our kids what it means to have a healthy marriage, to raise your kids, and love your wife as yourself.
Right. So like we seen in the other videos, it was like a trickle down. It went from I'm cheating on you to we ain't on the same page, this to I'm gonna choke the hell out of you to it stimulated the whole root was because my father didn't raise me right. Because I didn't have any structure from my youth in order to make a healthy marriage.
And likewise, the sisters, they hitting their husbands throwing apples because a woman didn't show them how to love a man. So they used Ezekiel 16:44.
Exactly.
It boils down to bad parenting and bad spousal examples.
Right. What's that song music got? What's it called? Teach me how to teach me, huh? Yeah, teach me how to love. You know what I'm saying? He was pouring all that out in that song. But I do want to scripture.
Talking about Lil Wayne's song?
Nah, it's called, I said music soldier.
Oh, music soldier.
Yeah.
Right here.
I thought you said music channel, bro.
1 Samuel, what is it? 25 and 39. So this going into the communication part. Notice we're going into 1 Samuel. You know what I'm saying? We got a very, 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 a heavy prophet, a king in this book. All right, so read that for me.
You said 25 and 39?
Yes, sir.
The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 25 and verse 39. And when David heard that Nabal was dead, he said, Blessed be the Lord, that hath pleaded the cause of my reproach from the hand of Nabal, and hath kept his servant from evil. For the Lord hath returned the wickedness of Nabal upon his own head. And David sent and commanded with Abigail.
Nope. And what?
And David sent and communed with Abigail.
With who?
With Abigail.
Read.
To take her to him to wife.
So this is King David, a very, very mighty man of the scriptures. We know David for what? You know what I'm saying? Killing by what was it?
10,000.
By the 10,000s. You know what I'm saying? This was a mighty man of Israel. But read the last part one more time.
And David sent and communed with Abigail.
With his what?
With Abigail.
Uh-huh.
To take her to him to wife.
So I want to real quick the definition of commune. The definition of commune says share one's intimate thoughts or feelings with someone, especially on a spiritual level. So King David even had the understanding that you got to sit down and talk to your wife. You can't just, now it's a difference between, like I heard you saying it earlier, Micah 75. We're not finna sit up and just tell you everything. We ain't finna put you into all the business. But when it comes to communication, it's me and you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta consider you. I gotta sit down and commune with you, not just talk to you and then blow it off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We gotta. The wives, they like assurance. You know what I'm saying? They like detail. It's repetitive. Like even if you say they look good today, it might not even be the same thing in their mind tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something that you gotta keep new and refreshed on their mind. All right.
Hey,
That's
all
it.
praises. Hey, go back to the video real quick.
I do love you, baby.
I missed you.
I missed you.
Hey, first of all, I do want to hit on this. This is a sidebar. He think he Jewish, but he's really a Jew. Yeah, you can take that. What is it called?
A yarmulke. Cap.
You can take the
It's a cap.
Yeah, take the
It's
cap
BS.
off your head. That little cap, mini cap.
That's funny.
Take it off and come back to your nationality. You are an Israelite.
That's
right.
Hey, wait. One other thing. It can't be like. How sincere is it that she's pouring in the words?
Yeah,
to
I
this
thought
man?
that my head was. I mean,
That's
even
throwing me
though,
off. Right, and even parts of it, he's just like, I'm letting her narrate. He's forgetting to repeat it. What else?
No, what Jamie Foxx say?
Wait, what else?
I am your
okay, let me hug her
conscience.
some more. Wait, what else? Like, get out of here, man. My fault. Go
You want me to cry
ahead.
too?
Right. Go ahead. Play it.
Yeah, you gotta get that image off.
Hey, remember
Y'all have to
320. It's pet. Well, damn, you say nothing.
Come on, man.
Hey,
We're just
all
gonna
praise
keep
to
watching
Most
them
High.
crying and doing that dumb
So
stuff.
we're gonna wind down a little bit.
Yep. Hey, so as we do,
Yeah,
just remember-
coronavirus is still strong. Make sure you stay right. Stay
It
healthy.
is. And stay away from that vaccine, though.
That's
hey,
right.
But shout out to, you know what I'm saying, all the other radio stations that's out there. There's plenty of them. A lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom going out. You got the Raven and Wolves, the Power Hour, the Lion's Den, Patient Saints Radio. Make sure y'all are tuning into those as well. All right? Don't forget, put your teacher to the test. Put your mammy to the test, your daddy, whoever. Maybe the old couples that's a part of the 10% that say they don't need the God's laws to govern their relationship. Something, man. Somebody send somebody up in here to try to go against this Bible.
That's
We're gonna shut 'em
right.
down. All right? But it's all praise that nobody has yet. That means we must be doing something right. All right? Or you just keeping your little feelings to yourself. Make sure you like, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Make sure you call us at the school if you want to get in contact with us specifically to help with your marriage. All of that. Remember the number, 855-484-4842, extension 751. All right? And if you want to call into us on Let's Talk Truth Radio, that's 1-833-878-7234, extension 7. All right? Shout out to the team.
Yeah, I want. Hey,
Cast member of the day. Got to bring the manager back up, right, or no?
No. We gonna.
Leave him alone.
We got the sisters over
We
here.
do got
so-
the sisters up here.
Yeah.
Let's talk to them.
Just a little bit. How y'all feeling? Matter of fact, cameraman, real quick. What did y'all think about the sisters on the show?
Right. Comment about that thing.
Right.
Let us know.
Exactly.
How y'all like that? How y'all
Right.
like
Call in some more too. Help the
Opinion
sisters
ever.
out, man. Help them say. Help them. No, help them say some words.
They called you.
Help them. Help them out. Y'all be y'all sisters keeper.
Right.
I'll pray to the Most High. So, hey, let's. Shalom, sisters. Y'all enjoy yourselves a little
Shalom.
bit. It's a different side, you know.
Shalom. I actually enjoyed myself. I do want to make one last point.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, do that.
I was just gonna say with being in a marriage for a long time, you forget that you started off as friends. So being able to communicate like you guys did at the beginning, and to remember to like date each other. Yeah. So that's all I was gonna say.
Go out on dates, y'all. Go out. Have some
Right.
fun. Spice it up.
Yeah, a lot of people do those things just to get there.
Right.
And then after,
Right.
They don't
Oh,
have
I'm
to
comfortable.
stay
I
there.
got her. It's comfortable now. Whatever.
I ain't got to date you no more. Shit.
Can I get
Spice
a
it
script real
up.
quick? Y'all know Ecclesiastes 9. Real quick. Ecclesiastes 9 and 9.
The book
what I was saying earlier about being aged together. Aged together, you don't know how long that is. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to keep things fresh. Like a point was just brought out. It was many, many things that we did to get the spouse. You know what I mean? But read what you got.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9 and verse 9. Live joyfully with the wife whom thou lovest.
It says live joyfully with thy wife whom thou lovest. Because we supposed to love each other, right? All right, read on.
All the days of the life of thy vanity,
Uh-huh.
which he had given thee under the sun.
So-
all the days of thy vanity.
So that's it. One more. Genesis 26. So this is how you're going to keep your marriage afloat. You're going to keep it going on. This is one way. 26 and 8.
The book of Genesis, chapter 26 and verse 8. And it came to pass, when he had been there a long time, that Abimelech, king of the Philistines, looked out at a window and saw, and behold, Isaac was sporting with Rebekah his wife.
Nah, they weren't playing no basketball and throwing footballs and tackling each other. That's not what it's talking about. That was playing. That was interacting. That was, you know what I'm saying? That was a quick little picnic or something.
Yep.
You might have like a play fight rolling down the hill. I'm trying to give you like a movie vision.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
okay. Play
But
fight and
then,
they
yo,
rolling
you play
down
fight,
hills.
you know what I'm saying? Just roll it. but you know what I'm saying? These are actual scriptures. These are things. These are jewels and diamonds to you know, prolong your marriage.
Right.
So, with that,
wait.
No.
Oh, because he
Slide.
gonna end it
Verse,
like he ended
verse
the
9. And Abimelech called Isaac and said, Behold, of a surety, she is thy wife. And how saidest thou, she is my sister?
Right. So this lets you know. Now he was probably, you know what I'm saying, hugging her from the back, playing and all. You ain't gonna do that with your sister. So surely this is not your. You lied to me. This is your wife. Read on.
And Isaac said unto him, Because I said, lest I die for her.
Right. That's it.
Oh, praise.
Hey. So, like, you know, the scriptures tell you, like, whatever you put your hands to do it all your might. So that goes into your relationship. Like, you wanted a relationship, you started it, continue to do it. Do it wholeheartedly.
Right.
You know, like the scriptures say, do it wholeheartedly unto the Lord. Meaning he wants us to build our nation that's not to gather the nation again.
Right.
So in order for us to do that, we have to have a successful marriage.
We do.
So make sure that thing is right. Do it all thy might. All right.
It's a part of the recipe for success.
So, sisters, you got something?
Closing comments for you, sisters.
Closing comment. Effective communication is key. And there is no honor in your husband's dishonor. That's it.
Damn.
Oh, praise to the Most High.
Come on, man. I see he.
What happened? Oh, the bomb. Yeah.
He's sleeping over there. I'm tired, man. Ain't been on too long. What's
Closing
up, Shalom,
comments?
sis? You got something? Want to say? Any shout outs?
No, just I enjoyed you guys. I enjoyed being on the show. So all praises. I enjoyed the topic.
Y'all want some shout outs? Y'all good?
I just want to shout out my husband.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's his voice, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going to shout out to the Most High, obviously.
Okay.
And also to my Lord as well.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
praises.
shout out to leadership of IUIC because they started something called IUIC TV.
Right.
You got a Roku, you got a Fire Stick, you got a phone.
What?
Download IUIC TV.
A smart TV, you can get
Smart
it right
TV,
on your
all that.
TV.
Guess what? You ain't got to worry about the ads no more. You don't got to worry about Esau playing Amalek after your son watching Read.
Hell no.
You go straight to IUIC TV and it plays it back to back. All right, that's all you got to do. And don't forget, invest in this truth by joining the Booster Club. All right. We got that. Yeah, pull that up. Because we always need people to join the Booster Club. In the world, you was on the Booster Club for your basketball team.
You was.
You got your son uniforms and you bought chocolates for the Girl Scouts. You did all that. You come to the truth, you want to hold your money tight to you because you think we're trying to take 10%.
Right.
No, all we saying is give according to you as able. God said, whatever you're going to reap what you sow. All right,
Right.
so donate to IUIC.fundraising at IsraelUnite.org or join the Booster Club today. All right?
Hey, I do want to share a thought real quick because a lot of people they might look at us like, oh, y'all must think y'all perfect. Y'all must think, nah. You know what I'm saying? It's experience. That's why we able to bring it out the way that we do.
Exactly.
But the scriptures that we go into, we know to apply these things. I just think it's kind of crazy because I was thinking like, when I leave here, I'm gonna have to actually apply the communication. Like, babe, you know you did good on the show today, right? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta
remember
apply
what
that.
you said on the show.
Exactly.
You
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
What
this
you
is
read
real.
to,
This is real application. The scriptures we apply them. All right. Just imagine if you just imagine after the show you ain't talk to your wife, you just drive her home. You ain't even. She trying to figure out. How did I do?
How did I do, babe?
In her head, obviously I did bad as hell because he ain't said nothing yet.
Right. I don't want to tell you how bad.
Right.
So,
well, you got to
just
make
throwing
sure
that
you
out,
say
that
a
thought.
little bit more though. Don't say just that. You know.
Right.
Just
Right,
like the dress.
Just a little bit
situation.
more. Right.
Or if you
Detail.
gotta tell her she did bad, just
you
tell
gotta
her nicely.
remember everything that she said. Right.
All right. I don't know what he doing with his hands over here.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
If we finna count down or
Hey,
something.
put another ad up. You got that? All right, so
All right.
go ahead.
Make sure if you
Hey,
go
if you
ahead.
wait,
Okay.
look, y'all see how we look today? Hey, you want us to start looking good like the Four Corners News? You want us to start looking like all these other channels you like?
Right.
Give alms, all right? IUIC.littlerock.ar and IsraelUnite.org. Put your money where your faith is. Put your treasure where your heart is. If you
Right.
love this truth, help support, push this truth, all right?
Right.
These things aren't free. The lights are not free. The camera is not free. The mics are not free. All right? So make sure you donate to IUIC Arkansas if you want to see us keep talking truth. All right?
And the Booster Club.
Yeah, we did that one already.
Right. I'm just saying. Just make sure you do both.
Right.
All praise to the Most High. Hey, so y'all, we had a good time with you. All praise to the Most High. Y'all stay tuning in. Next week we're gonna have some more flames.
Right.
Matter of fact, we always ask this.
What y'all want to see?
What y'all
What y'all want to hear about?
Right. Let us know. Let us know. All right.
Because you
All
hadn't
praises.
been that much letting us know. So
Right, and also, I think you mentioned it, but I want to say it again. Challenge your pastors, your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your granny, all of the above. Challenge them. Ask them, how's your marriage? How's this and that? The ones that's married, of course.
And if you're scared to ask them how they've been checking their emails lately and their voicemails.
Right.
All right, because it might be somebody reaching out to them.
All praise to the Most High. And y'all, with that, we say
Shalom.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, my homie got rich in the trap. I know that he's thinking I'm mad. When he dials my number, he says that he wonders why I don't and I won't hit him back. One day I did hit him back. I did hit him back. One day I did hit him back. Told him that crazy is black. And I told him to keep all the laws.
Yo.
Coming back.
Hey, who all going to the flower mission?
My brothers. At night I pray for my mother. What we had was a ball like no other. And I'm knowing too well I was under a spell when I was telling that girl that I loved her. Hey, my mind is filled with that clutter. Love's willing, I stand to recover. But you don't really know what I've been through. Coming up was tough, the feeling was stuck. They popping them beans like a sensu. Enough is enough, I'm calling your bluff. We all need that someone to vent to.